Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rocha here, and we are live for some fantasy football mock drafts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, everybody in the chat? How is your Wednesdays going today? What's up, Kate Berry? What's up, Mick? What's up, Connor? Brayton? What's up, Famous Nick? What's up, Steven? JB, Tropical Mayhem, Chaos, Hurdy, Mofo, what's good, bro? JD, Bradley Reynolds, Josh Jr., Cortez. Nice, Cortez. Michael Toda, Arturo Morano, what's up? Voltage. All right. There we go. All right. Sorry about the lag, guys. I don't know why I was lagging. I guess probably because I did my, what's up, Isaiah? And bye-bye, Gio. Rocha, be prepared. Alden Smith won't be on the team by week 7. I guarantee it. What up, Arturo? Good, bro. How's you? What's up, Anthony? All right. So we're going to be in the Sports Radio Discord as always. And we're going to unmute ourselves. So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. What's up, boys?
What's up, Rocha?
Chilling, bro. Chill day. Boring days. Watching YouTube and shit.
Okay. All right. Ready for some mock draft? Ready for some mock drafts? What's up, everybody in the chat?
All right. Let's see. Let's copy the link. What's up, Kate? What's up, Hurdy? He got second. Danny Hamlin won? Oh, shit. Nice. Yeah, I was watching that right before this. Yes, I watched NASCAR. Don't kill me. Anyway.
Oh, God.
All right. My goddamn internet is acting up. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, guys. If you guys are in the Sports Radio Discord, which y'all should be, I'm going to go ahead and post the link on Free Talk. Where is it?
That was a smart idea.
Alright, so there we go. So the link is posted in the Free Talk.
Dude, I'm telling you, one of these drafts, you gotta do a defensive draft, like with defensive players.
Defensive draft.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Now,
it's like draft like Khalil Mack and shit.
that was purely defense? Like, not even...
Oh, it has defense and offense.
Okay.
What? I clicked. Oh, it's
Heck of fun.
All right, that filled up quick.
Oh, did it?
Alright.
Shit, yeah, it did. I was going to post the link in my chat, but never mind. Holy fuck. Oh, we got Anthony in here. We got Nick Smith. We got Josh Jr. We got Josh. We got Chaos. We got Arturo, Connor Burke, Bradley Reynolds, and Isaiah. So anybody that is in right now that wants to come into this chat, if you don't have permission, can move you. Like Isaiah and Chaos, y'all can join. I think you guys have permission.
Just join the bar and then
Sure. There we go.
stream chat.
But if you're going to join the stream chat, just remember, Rocha is streaming, so please respect that.
mm-hmm.
All right.
I got you.
It's not in the draft. I'll just do all the
We'll
moves.
see you guys soon. Sounds good, mofo. What's up, Darkness? What's up? All right.
Spots just opened up.
Oh yeah. Somebody left. So Bradley
So,
Reynolds.
I can take it up quick. There it goes.
Oh, there he goes. We got
Oh,
Katie.
damn it. I was literally just about to push on it.
All right. So Katie's now in there. He's usually in at least one mock draft of my streams. All right. So y'all ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All right. So Anthony is first. What? Okay. Begin.
how's everyone doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Doing good.
That's good. That's good.
There you go.
Oh, Chuck, I'm gonna steal every one of your picks, by the way. Just to make you mad.
All right. So if you guys are not aware, some of you, I don't know if they updated mock draft bye weeks in the app that they have on PC. So my bye weeks on PC might look different than you guys on the map. All right. So
Did y'all tell you what Michael Thomas was moved down to? He was moved down to rank number 14. That's insane.
Whoa, that's crazy. Because
Michael Thomas.
why is
I
it
think
Wow.
it's
ranked so low? It's my
It's-
Oh, you should.
because
You
his
should have
rate
said
is.
that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that about Parker, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's right behind Adams and Julio.
And,
That makes no
Damn.
and
sense.
Hill
What
and
the fuck?
Hopkins. What the fuck?
Josh Jr., when you go on a rant for no reason, that's what you get, man.
It's true.
Watch Michael Thomas suck
The
next year.
homer.
All right, boys.
Audio sounds a bit weird. It's probably just because it's lagging a little bit. That's all.
So he went on a rant on who?
Devontae Parker from
Devontae Parker.
Oh,
Mhm.
Michael Thomas did.
Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Thomas went on a whole rant on
Mm.
Devontae.
Michael
All right,
Thomas
so-
is becoming like one of my least favorite players.
Well, he
Oh,
does
he's a
complain a
fucking-
lot. He does complain a whole
And
lot.
NFL on Fox posted a picture.
Talk shit.
Would you rather? What is harder, defending Michael Thomas or going up against Gilmore? And Parker said Gilmore because obviously, like, he's in his division and he's faced the struggle. So he said facing Gilmore is harder. And then Michael Thomas did not have. He did not like that.
I'm
He
just
just,
got
like,
his pussy
went up.
hurt over it.
I got two
Exactly.
Packers players by the
Yeah,
Packers.
I did that too.
Funny. But that's a homer right there.
Yeah, Goddard and Alvin Kamara 1-7. That's incredible. Yeah, that's good.
Alvin Kamara did bad last year in fantasy.
He did. Like his usage was odd. Was odd.
I think
thought
he
you
was
could do better
injured.
'cause
I think he was like injured, but they didn't report it.
This guy's still here. I gotta go here. I'm gonna go Joe Mixon.
Yes.
Good. Good pick.
Dixon.
Michael Thomas and Mixon. I'll take that all day, baby.
I think
I
Zeke
got
and Nick Chubb.
Julio and Derrick Henry. Julio and Derrick Henry pretty good. Pretty good.
Michael Thomas is a baby back bitch. Goddamn, heard he? I mean, yeah, he does
He
complain.
is.
Yeah, he does complain a lot. A lot. Sports can come back early as the first week of June, yeah, but we won't see the 4 major sports back till probably at least July.
Dog, I'm so excited for June. It's gonna be fun. Oh, Josh, come on.
Ooh, Josh with the Eckler pick. That dude's gonna
That's
go
Nice
off
pick.
this year. Now he's the only number one.
Ooh,
He's the true number one
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Also, probably another reason why Michael Thomas is ranked that like that is because this is a standard draft.
Oh.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that. Where's that pick PPR?
Oh.
wow.
hmm
Still just treat it
No,
as a
y'all can
PPR
pick.
race.
Also, in your next mock draft, put it to 6 bench.
So is it? Oh my god! I think because it updated on PC, I didn't have anything saved, so I had to redo everything.
Bro,
We're gonna
you
do 2 more. We're
put it
gonna
on
do
12.
12-man league after this, and then another 10.
Alright. Yeah, I know y'all can draft like defensive players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 bum,
So
bum.
Josh, good morning, Josh. How's your morning been?
All right. All right. So far, like waking up to some fantasy mock drafts. It's fun.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you just woke up, Josh?
PPR's Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yesterday I went to bed at 1 o'clock and I woke up at 8 o'clock. I had to get that workout grind in.
All right.
I'm really tired though.
Yeah, I actually woke up kind of early. I woke up at like 11:30.
Yeah, I agree, JD.
That's that.
I wish we were watching playoff basketball and hockey right now, dude. I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Can't pass this up. I gotta go 3 running backs.
You know, I almost did the same thing, Chaos. I almost went Miles Sanders too. I thought about doing it.
Holy, what?
Damn
I love
it.
Sanders in fantasy.
I'm gonna stuck between 2 people right here.
I almost went Miles Sanders at 2.8. I almost said fuck it.
I know, Josh. I really don't want you to get this guy.
Singletary here.
Good
Nah,
boy. I
fuck
like
you,
Devin Singletary.
I like Chris Carson there too, but I don't know. I think Devin Singletary is gonna have a breakout year.
Dog. Did y'all see that?
What's up, Redmond?
What's his face? The Jets are like interested in Devontae Freeman.
Yep, seems like
No, yeah.
That made no sense to me.
I don't understand the Seahawks. I mean, I guess because like
Seahawks already got
Alright.
Rashad Penny.
I think this
Yeah.
guy's gonna have a beastly year. So.
That's how it suck. If they signed Devontae
Wait.
Freeman, that would fuck over Chris Carson's.
Oh, so they haven't signed him yet. They're thinking about signing him.
Actually, he turned down an offer from the Seahawks.
It was a 1-year, $4 million deal.
Yeah, he wants more.
He wants
That
more.
would suck for
Don't come
Carson's
to me.
value in fantasy.
Fuck, dude. I don't know where to go.
Cardinals,
Where's he gonna get more at this point?
You know what?
Exactly. You suck
I'm pulling the
last.
trigger.
Lamar Jackson.
Just get him. Yeah, I would not mind for the Jets to have Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman. Not be a bad combo for them.
I just think
Okay.
that they're like they don't like Le'Veon and they're gonna like start Devontae. I have a feeling of that if they get him.
To be honest, Tevin Coleman. Well, the Falcons should have kept Tevin Coleman.
I mean, they got Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is basically Devontae Freeman.
Yeah.
They're both injured, but they're both pretty good when they're healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Todd goes, I mean, it's a good bargain for the Falcons. They got him at a cheap price, so why not?
Damn you, Arturo.
Yeah. Good value.
Come on, be a homer, Rocha. Be a homer.
No, like I said, I don't like Debo as a wide receiver this year.
You know what?
I
You know
like
what?
him
Really?
value.
I'm apologizing, Josh, for this, but I'm going to take AJ Brown.
God damn it. I was going to get him. If he was still there for me. Boop, boop, boop,
Now you
boop,
just go
boop,
say
boop.
Freeman. No, thank you. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. The Warriors suck ass. I enjoyed watching about. Oh yeah, of course, JD. Just because my team sucks doesn't mean I don't enjoy watching the sport. I watch sports. Well, obviously the root for my team, but just to watch it in general. Because we signed. Oh yeah, that's right. The Jets didn't the Jets sign Frank Gore?
Yeah.
That's right. Then why would they want to go after Freeman?
I think it's just to if they, even if they're not, and they're just saying that they're interested. I think it's just to stick it to Le'Veon Bell. I don't understand why they ever even took him.
Yeah.
They don't seem to like each other.
Nope. I mean, he should have just. I mean, it would have fucked over our cap, but he probably should have just signed with us then at that point. Better situation for him. But probably worse situation for us cap wise. Because he would have cost $6 more mil per than Tevin Coleman is costing us. What's
And
that?
I think the overall winner from this was the Steelers. You would have Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown.
Yeah, at least they got something for Antonio Brown. They didn't get anything for Bell.
Yeah, they got a
I mean-
third for Antonio. Oh, did y'all see? Go ahead. Did y'all see Gandy Golden had the coronavirus?
No. Gosh. On.
Yeah, I saw that he had it. Let's see.
Okay. Could go with 4 dominant running backs with getting Kenyon Drake here. Need a receiver.
Bro, just take
what's your
Antonio
preseason
Brown.
schedule? So we got Chicago, which is a fucking 10 a.m. preseason game. That's gonna be a bitch.
Shit.
We got Oakland. We got Vegas. Who else? Denver and I think the Chargers. We always face. Oh my bad. I'm gonna go one of the top tight ends here. I'm gonna go Mark Andrews. But we always face 3 AFC West teams and in 1 team from anywhere else. So this year it's Chicago. Which we will whoop Chicago's ass.
You are going down, buddy.
Roger, you should do NFL record predictions. You can go to the playoff predictor. JD, I'll definitely do one for San Francisco, and I'll probably do a playoff prediction, but I'm not gonna do one for every team. What's up, Fry? How's it going, man?
I had some Subway for dinner. Shit was good.
Nice. That's some steak sandwiches. It would bomb.
Oh, steak sandwiches are good. You know what I like? I don't know, man. I don't like steak sauce really. I don't know how people can. It's okay. It's just like if I'm eating a steak, right, just an actual steak, I'm not gonna put steak sauce on it.
Yeah, it just depends how good the steak is. I mean, the steak is fucking dry as shit. You're gonna have to put something on there.
Yeah, that's true.
Rocha, I got a question for you. Who are the players that you're like gonna stay away from in fantasy?
I don't think I'll stay away from anybody here. It's just the value. It'd have to be.
We could go for some steak right now.
Like I'm not gonna take Le'Veon Bell as a running back 2, maybe a 3 or a 4. Same
Would
with
y'all
Mark
take
Ingram, with him being in a
Yeah.
QB.
Would you take Montgomery for RB2?
Dave Montgomery, I think he'd be fine as an RB2. Yeah. Mark
yeah.
Ingram, though, as your RB2? Trash situation right there. You're hurting yourself.
Because, I mean, you got Mark Ingram, you got Justice Hill, you got J.K. Dobbins, and
Someone else. What else?
Gus Edwards.
Like Mark Ingram, I'm not going to have him on my team unless he's my flex option or my RB4, something like that. Like he falls to me like in the 7th round somehow, but he's not going to, so I'm not going to be drafting him this year.
I mean, I think my running back take in this draft just because I went like all 3 running backs.
You know what? I'm gonna take this guy because I feel like he'd be a great number 3 for me.
Here's the problem with me taking a tight end at 5'5" is I don't like the value right now for my flex position.
I'll take David Johnson.
Who is my flex?
At some point, I'm probably just gonna wait and take tight ends just because of the value.
Is it Carry-On?
Carry-on's your flex.
What's up, Sonic Boom?
I don't know if I like that. I mean, that's okay.
Right. It's all good, Anthony. Do you think NBA is gonna go straight to the playoffs? I don't know.
That doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, it seems like they want to resume like some of the season, not the rest of it. How many? What? 3 weeks left in the season? Something like that. So you figure they start by July. Playoffs would start mid-August and then like in September, sometime in September.
Ooh.
There goes the tight ends. They're really going down.
Damn, Josh, you got some fire on your squad. You got D. Cook, Eckler.
I always do.
Robert Woods here. So yeah, see, taking the tight end, I don't like my.
See, I think this guy fell.
Courtland Sutton.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Your
I
team's
didn't
good.
see Sutton there. What? What the fuck?
I was hoping that man would fall to me.
I'll take this guy's RB3. Fuck it.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
That's your favorite guy, other than AJ Brown.
What the fuck was Sutton on the wide receiver list?
I don't know. Hoping you missed out on him.
Oh wow. Okay, they must have really dropped Sutton.
Okay, for doing a 3 RB strat in first round, I think my wide receivers are pretty good.
No, they really are. They really are. I like your team a lot. Really good.
My team's okay.
Probably gonna just keep the same strat I've been doing. Let's take a tight end very late because you can still get great value in tight ends. Hey, what's up, Rogelio? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing better, bro. What's up, Keith?
Oh, what? Rogelio? Is he sick or something?
No, just something happened. I don't want to talk about.
Oh, what's up, Rogelio?
What up, Patrick? How's it going, bro? My day's good. Madison, how's yours? Well, they said it could be a 70-game season. Okay, so they would shorten it then. I did not see. Yeah, neither did I. So they must have had. Like, I was just looking straight at the wide receiver list, and he wasn't even up there. So they really must have dropped Sutton, which I don't understand. Dude's a beast. He's the true number 1 there in Denver. I know they have Judy and Hamler, but still. He's gonna get
I don't know what the fuck they do.
Who's Drew Lock's favorite target? But no fan.
As an RB2 isn't ideal. No, I agree. I'd take him as an RB3. But yeah, because I mean he's gonna be sharing the ball with Philip Lindsay a lot.
Philip Lindsay is a good value pick late round.
Alright. I feel the MLB won't be played this year. Yeah, I don't think the players and the ownerships are gonna agree on this thing. I agree with Phil. I think we'll see hockey and basketball, but I don't think we'll see baseball because I'm not gonna agree on shit and stupid, but whatever.
Okay, well that made my decision easier.
You should have seen how pissed I was when you were doing that trivia thing, and I just got it wrong. Like I was right before or after.
Yeah, see, getting that tight end really hurt my value at running back. I mean, Kareem Hunt's my RB3. I don't really like that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You had Kenyon Drake there. That would have been good.
If one of these two guys throw to me.
God damn, I just
Monte Parker, good pick.
Hunt has the same bye week as Joe Mixon, so that's not good at all. And Robert Woods too, so that's great. Okay. I thought baseball would be the first thing back. Me too, but right now the players and ownership can't agree on shit, and it's I think getting to the point where they're gonna say fuck it, we'll just scrap the season so they don't lose money.
Scary Terry.
I wanted him.
What's up, TJ? Let's see. We got Nuke, Cooper, Carson, Allen, Drake, Waller, and Rojo. That's good, bro. Honestly, that's good, but I'm definitely gonna just start taking the tight end later.
And Juju in the 8th round. I'm looking my wide receiver depth. And then I'll have Carry-On playing bench, and I can put Juju in there.
What's up? Chris Brock says, "What up, everyone listening? So I can learn more. Welcome on in, bro. If you have any questions, let us know. I just pray we get football in time. Yeah, Hurdy, Hunter. I think we will. It seems like we're going to. But yeah, let's help, man.
So you think that the baseball season is
DJ Moore.
I don't know if the owners and players are gonna agree on shit. They've been arguing.
That's annoying.
Bryce Harper's plan was amazing.
What was his plan?
It was a college-style season, something like that. It was like 135 games. I don't know. I don't remember the rest, but he had a good one.
I can't take Mills because then have the same bye week as Singletary. Actually, I could because Mixon and Hunt. I mean, Singletary and Hunt would already be done. Okay, where to go? Raheem the Dream.
Raheem the Dream.
I need to do some mocks sometime. Definitely, Rogelio. Yeah, I mean, we're always doing mocks in the Discord late at night, and then, I'm streaming them, and Josh Sean will start streaming them when they want to. So, yeah, a lot of us will be doing mock drafts over the summer. What up, Heach?
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Do I go with Philip Lindsay or do I go with Darius Guice?
Whoa. Where is this dude?
Lindsay or Darius?
Oh, okay.
Josh or Rocha, who'd you go with, Philip Lindsay or Darius Guice?
That's a tough one.
With your situation, I would roll the dice with Guice because you already got 3 stack backs.
Roll the dice.
I think Guice can be a hit or miss.
You could. You're high risk, high reward right there. But at 8-7, not too much risk, There you go.
The fact that you...
Yeah.
The fact...
Did you guys see that Joe Rogan's going to be joining Spotify, his podcast?
I did.
Oh, really?
I woke up yesterday. It was yesterday on Tuesday. I woke up and that was like the first thing I saw on YouTube. And my first reaction was, what the fuck? So he's not going to be posting anything on YouTube. Anywhere. All right. Yeah. He said you're only going to exclusively find his content on Spotify.
Fuck.
That's what he said.
Stupid.
I'm like, what? So, like, no more JRE clips or anything like that?
Wow.
That sucks. I don't have Spotify, and I don't really give a shit about having it either.
Same here, dude.
Yeah,
I'm making a documentary on the virus stuff, and I really got a personal experience. Not yet, Madison, and I hope I don't have to. Jets was from 49ers, week 2 upset incoming, I hope. Nah, Hurdy. Nah, bro. Top Water King, how's it going, bro? Dice with guys, that was fire. Dice with guys. Roll the dice on Darius Guys.
I try sometimes. I do love music, Mick. I have I buy a shitload of music. I don't have Spotify.
Do you have Apple?
Because what Spotify? How's that work? You have these little like radio stations, right? And or I don't know. I don't give a shit. I have my iTunes and I got my fucking playlist. Yeah. I play that.
iTunes is good enough. Spotify confuses me because you have like a number of skip songs you can use. It's like retarded. I get it.
Yeah, you're right, Rocha. Just by 30. Get out of here, Ernie. Get out of here, bro. We're about to spank that ass, dog. We're about to go to New York and sweep both New York teams.
Peace out, boom.
The Bears are gonna kick y'all's ass, Roach.
Oh, that's another thing that I'll do, crazy motherfucker. Sometimes I'll just listen to music on YouTube because I have YouTube. I have YouTube Red, so I don't get ads or anything. I just have a playlist and let it go.
Hey, that's good. There you go, bro. I hope
I should get YouTube Red.
Everything, please. Yeah, same to you, Madison. Appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. Alright. So we are gonna go. This dude still is a starter. Where'd it go, Julian Edelman? I know he's got Stidham as his quarterback, but he's still.
So wide receiver.
Cole Hardman is like he's gonna be wide receiver number 2, but he's gonna be like target number 3, right?
Who?
Cole Hardman.
Well, I mean, it depends if they want to use him or they want to use Sammy Watkins more.
Yeah, I mean, I would take Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, I don't think.
Based off last year.
I don't think Sammy Watkins really has something value in fantasy this year.
Does Sleeper take points for returns?
Here goes to your show.
No.
Touchdown, returning touchdown.
Do the Raiders face week 2 or
I'm
3?
gonna
I
fuck
don't know,
some
Mofo.
shit.
I think we face you guys week 2. I think we face Chicago week 3.
Yeah.
What up, Marvin? What's up, bro? Hey, Rocha, can you
Hey,
see
you
the
know what?
Raiders are fitting the Saints in the home opener? I think we can. You guys did last time y'all faced in week 1, so why not? Never know. Did you hear about Snyder? You hear about Snyder cut?
Yes. Oh my goodness. So after the Justice League movie came out and it was shit, right? And everybody shit on it. Apparently Zack Snyder had his own cut, like his vision that he wanted to do. And for years, people have been campaigning and petitioning for the Zack Snyder cut to be released. And now it looks like it's going to be happening next year, 2021. The Zack Snyder cut for the Justice League is coming out. Everyone's excited because we get to see his actual vision of it. He says it could either be a 4-hour movie or it could be a 6-part series of showing the Justice League if everybody wants to see like the total vision of his cut. And I'd be totally down for either one, but I prefer the 6-part series on HBO. That'd be dope as fuck. I can't wait for it because it can't be any worse than the Justice League movie that we got. That was just pure shit, dog shit.
All right, let's see.
But by the way, fuck Horace Grant. That bum talking shit about MJ. I saw that today on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's a fucking
Okay, so
bum.
Josh, I saw on Discord you said put Horace Grant over Dwight Howard.
At the 4? Yes. Dwight Howard can't play the 4. The 4? No.
But I don't
No.
think they're going based off position, but like he's definitely.
Yeah, obviously ESPN wasn't going off position because all their position lists, like how they had their lineup, was fucking ass. It was terrible. Absolutely, it made no sense. So people were asking, who would you take? I'm like, you know what? This is dumb. This is fucking dumb. ESPN came up with this. Doesn't make no sense. A lot of these lineups, all-time lineups for these teams made no sense. Dwight Howard at the 4 all-time. Orlando Magic. What? I think they're just throwing. I'm like, are they just throwing out names out there people would recognize to get clicks? People click on these little posts or whatever and share them. I don't know. Made no sense.
Yeah.
I had to get Tyler Higbee here because I think Josh would have taken him.
It's a good pick. I like Higby this year a lot for fantasy.
Yeah, Higby's a good player.
Richard, can you put on cologne for your voice? What the fuck's on it, bro? Okay. Can't hear. How about now?
Josh, what time did you go to bed?
About 3:30 in the afternoon.
I agree, Hoodie. I agree with that statement too. Damn beast though. Damn beast. I got a favorite tenant. Alright, mofo. See. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good, Marvin. Just chilling, bro. You're doing well, bro. Yeah, I hear you better when you talk on the mic. There we go, Sonic Boom. Who was that? What's up, Kenny? Josh, have you been liking The Walking Dead, says Mick?
I like Negan's storyline. It's really, really well done. And I like the character Judith, which is Rick's daughter. I won't go into spoilers or anything, but I really like what they did with those two characters. Negan's my favorite character of the entire show, ever.
Negan's a badass.
Here's the one thing on the cut. It'll be like a new movie, or is it gonna be like a new movie, or where they add some scenes for the movie? And here's the thing. It says they're giving $20 million to do this, which is nothing.
I say do it. Give them 20 mil. Let them finish it out completely. Yeah. I want to see it all. Everything. Do it.
Rocha, I think you should get your own YouTube show. It should be Rocha versus the Trolls.
Rocha versus the Trolls.
Yo,
okay, this is
Gangrene David. How's it going, bro? Welcome on in.
This guy's the only starting running back remaining.
So,
All these guys. Jordan Howard.
Rodgers.
God damn it, chaos!
Alright.
I said don't
First and
do
Winston,
it.
11th round, I'll fucking take that. Shit.
y los Dinos.
Yo, what the fuck, you see? What up, my man? Just chilling, doing some mock drafts. How you doing over there, Gangrene David? You ready for week 2 when we whoop that fucking ass in New York? Hey? What up, Trav? Welcome back, bro. What's up, 76ers fan? How's it going, man? So the Jets are going 16-0, right? No, but they could go 15-1, but just lose to us.
Let's go. I think this guy's gonna get signed. So.
How do you put all defensive players pick on the sleeper? There's a, I forgot what they call it, but it's a separate draft. I forgot what the term for defensive draft is, but yeah, you could definitely have a defensive draft too.
Hard Knocks been officially canceled yet?
Hard Knocks?
Not if we get a training camp, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, that's a good question. Will they cancel Hard Knocks?
I mean, if we get full training camps in a preseason, I doubt it would be canceled. Yo, what up, realist? How do you know which player to start each week? Is it about matchups? So you draft your starting lineup, and then you have your bench. But yeah, it depends on bye weeks. If you like a certain matchup over a different one, or injuries, but you draft your starting lineup with your good players, and you just go down your list. But yeah, I mean, you could do your starting lineup based off of matches, off of bye weeks, off of injuries. It's really up to you.
These defensive rankings are bad. Green Bay Packers at the second best remaining? Heck no.
All right, so we're doing a 12-team league after this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
PP on, I'll put another bench spot.
Okay. There we go.
Hero.
That needs to be good. PPR. Bro, do you know if the new season of Walking Dead is going to be on Netflix? I have no idea because I don't watch it no more.
Why would the new season of Walking Dead be on Netflix? Is there something I don't know? I don't see why not. I know the season finale got delayed like a motherfucker.
Man.
Kobe. So, yeah.
Looking for a car to teach Kelsey manual, so I pray I don't get concussions. Good luck, QC.
I think it's because they release the seasons later before or later after seasons come out on TV.
I honestly think maybe doing the 3 running back shot's actually good because the receivers are just stacked this year.
Yeah. In a standard league, I would not mind going a 0 wide receiver strategy or like that, where you draft 3 running backs.
They were supposed to release it a week early, but didn't. Yeah, that sucks. They got pushed back. Last Dance was great, although I was pissed with the Isaiah Thomas shit. Yeah, I didn't know that beef between IT and Jordan, bro. That shit is crazy.
He has beef with everyone.
And Rodman didn't get enough credit. Yeah, Dennis Rodman was a fucking beast, man. An absolute beast.
I heard
he's a beast off the court too.
Yeah.
I heard Scottie Pippen was mad or something after the show. I don't know
how they portrayed him being like an asshole.
The worm.
Yeah, he came off. He came off like a bitch. And you know what? Scottie Pippen at times he was a bitch. You know, I would never. I don't care. Like, even though I'm like a rookie, I'm a young dude on the team, and Charles Oakley. All right.
Yeah.
Charles Oakley. That's good defense here.
Hey, did y'all watch the Game 6 one today? At 9:00.
Oh yeah,
No.
Game 6 against the Jazz from 1998. 1998.
I already saw that.
Oh well, I meant to choose
earlier.
Base defense, but I'll take the Chargers. That's fine.
And you can change the per player, but
I don't like Chargers defense in fantasy this year.
I believe Packers and Cardinals are ranked higher than Buccaneers defense. It's a joke.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
How is this guy? Hold up. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Rocha, would you want? I don't know who that is, mate. I don't know who the hell that is. Rocha, Seahawks offered Devontae Freeman a 1 year, $4 million deal, and he declined because he wants $5 mil. Yeah, I saw that. I think that would make the most sense for Freeman anyway. They go to Seattle because I just don't trust Rashard Penny one bit.
That'd be a good fit in Seattle.
Yeah, but it would also suck for Carson's.
They'd have to split carries for sure.
Yeah, so
How y'all like my team?
It's trash.
It kind of is.
Not bad. Oh, your running backs are kind of. Yeah. Because you have.
Now, what I plan to do.
It's
What I would do is start Juju over carry on and have carry on the bench.
Yeah, not bad.
Got the best draft chat.
My draft wasn't that great. We'll have a better one. He's in the draft to place power forward. He's likely going top 5. What's up, boy, dude? What's up, man? I mean, I don't know. I kind of have my sights set on either dude from Memphis. Fuck, I forgot his name. Wiseman and Edwards. That's who I kind of have my eye on right now. When we get the draft order. All right, we're gonna just go map trader here. All right. Rocha can rate everyone's team at the end. We're not gonna go, but you guys can see. You guys can see everybody's team.
God, Evan Ingram on the last pick. Really?
Thank you, crazy mofo.
Jesus
For your
Christ.
best draft. Thank you.
Whoa, Evan Ingram went this fucking late. What the hell?
What?
Oh, Mike Gesicki and Tyler Higbee went over Evan Ingram. I wouldn't do that.
Why is Gronkowski still there? That's my
Goddamn.
question.
Well, I understand about
Even in Joku, I don't know.
I'm not
He has a
high on
backup.
Ingram, but for him,
Yeah.
I would say me and Chaos team are the best team in this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not like this draft. This is probably my worst draft I've had so far. I'm definitely gonna
Also, Drew Brees.
Josh, you probably got the steal of the draft with Ingram at 14. Not that high on him.
Antonio Brown. What the fuck?
Well, I think I like my team, especially for standard.
There you go,
No,
guys.
yeah, your team is good as fuck.
Everybody's team. So there we go. Let's pause the draft. Pause the stream and look at it. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Add a new draft. Make sure
Thank you, Kate.
PPR.
What's up, Belton? So?
What's up, Glenn? Yeah, guys. Rest in peace to Shad from Crime Time. Sad story about him.
Yeah.
He went out a hero, man. He said save his son, and that's what they did. So he went out a hero.
Oh, really?
What
Save
is
his son from a riptide?
What's a riptide? Like, that's like an undercurrent that just
Yeah.
sweeps you away?
You have to try and, like, never swim. I don't know how it is. I think are you supposed to swim with the current?
Don't they have barriers that...
Oh, there goes my Discord, guys. The hell?
That's for my grandmother's. There's a private beach there. So there's no, like, barriers, there's no lifeguard, there's nothing.
Yeah, because if it's private, that's on the owner to do.
Yeah. Could have been in a private one, but
Very well. Yeah.
I mean, undercurrent can get you, and I think you're just supposed to swim with the current to get out or something. I don't know.
They also have these markers for Myrtle Beach. I've been there, and it's like Sharkland. I'm pretty sure where like sharks are too.
See, right, not far from the private beaches. They're like if you walk a ways, it's like there's hotels and shit.
Do you
It's
know
public.
scares me?
Yeah, dude.
Like sharks. Sharks are one of my biggest fears. Like being in the middle of the ocean.
Sharks will never bite you unless you do something to them. Have no interest.
Because there's been people who got attacked who like didn't do anything. I'm like, they'll sometimes
sad,
bite
though.
you if you have petals.
Yeah, that's very fucking.
I never knew much about him. Was he good?
He was entertaining as hell.
He was in a very entertaining tag team.
Yeah, with Jersey G.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, rest
Okay.
in peace.
You know how like Drake Maverick got released from WWE, right?
He's an NXT.
Yep.
I think it's a storyline.
No, none of these releases are storyline.
Drake Maverick's still in NXT, and he just beat Kushida in NXT.
Oh, okay.
It's taped.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Maverick even said on his thing that WWE let him perform in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
If I were to die, I'd want to die doing that, saving my kid.
All right, guys. I'm gonna put in free talk in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. It's in free talk. And if we need to fill it up, I'll put it in my stream chat too.
That's crazy.
Put the contract as soon as table. Be interesting to see who will be second in AFC North. I think it's gonna be Cleveland. Door Gaming. I think you guys will finish first. Your guys' fucking schedule's so fucking easy, man.
Pittsburgh's schedule is. I think Pittsburgh can win 10 games.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about Pittsburgh. I guess it depends what they get out of the
Big Ben.
play.
Yeah, if Big Ben stays healthy, they could probably get about
We're
10
making the
wins.
playoffs.
Someone was telling me, Big Ben's a top 10 QB.
Not anymore.
I was like,
We got Justin here, we got Nick again, we got Trop, Josh, Isaiah, Eddie's in here. We got myself, Chaos, Hurdy Hunter, Connor Burke, Kenny, and JB. Naz, we'll definitely get you in next time, bro. I see you try to join. So we'll get you in next time.
Hold on.
Alright, here we go, boys. This is a 12-man PPR.
JB, I dare you take Trubisky with their first overall pick.
Shit.
I'm not trolling.
Nah.
Oh. Which 3 rookie wide receivers would you target in this year's draft? I would go CeeDee Lamb, out the top 3. CeeDee Lamb, Henry Ruggs, and Jerry Jeudy.
I think the Cowboys and Broncos have equally good weapons. I think.
But guys,
I think it's a toss-up.
Might be a little bit biased here, but watch out for Brandon Ayuk. From what I've been seeing is we're going to try to use him a lot, just like we used Debo last year. Running the ball from the backfield, screens, down the field, over the middle.
Yeah.
So,
You could be a sleeper in PPR leagues.
That's why I'm not as high on Debo, because I think we'll use Ayuk a lot this year.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Derrick Henry at 1-5 in the PPR draft. Tough.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh wow.
What's up, Sean?
That's tough. What's up, Sean, ladies?
What's up, Tom? What a homer, Eddie. What a homer.
What up, Sean?
I'm never ever.
Ladies.
What's up, cowgirl, Sean?
Hold up, you took Josh Jacobs over Kamara?
Oh, God.
What's up, Jalen Hurts fan?
Go, Alvin
Not
Kamara.
much, man.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, where's... Oh, Josh took Zeke at 4. I was like, where the fuck is Zeke?
Michael Thomas fell that far?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great.
What?
Well, that's 'cause
I mean-
Jacobs and Derrick Henry went in the top 6.
Yeah, I would not in a full PPR. I would not take Derrick Henry. I would not take Josh Jacobs, and I'd question Alvin Kamara over Michael Thomas in the PPR.
Yeah.
I think that's a dream. I'm starting out hot here from this one.
Josh, did you hear
Hear about what?
about Disney World?
Disney World and NBA or something? Yeah, I heard about it.
Wait, what happened?
Orlando looks like to be a destination place for the NBA to continue its season.
Me another good PPR guy. Give me Chris Godwin. Roger, you wanted him?
JD, I said I would draft Josh Jacobs. I would not draft Josh Jacobs at 1-6 over Michael Thomas. I would not do that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs got drafted before Michael Thomas in the full PPR draft.
And Kamara.
So Josh Jacobs was taken first round.
Yes, at 1-6.
We got Michael Thomas at 1-8.
He's taken into the second round usually.
But that was Eddie who did it. That's a homer pick. Right there.
That's a random pick. Yeah.
Isaiah drafted Derrick Henry at 1-5. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Also,
Yeah, I was
It's not a homer pick. I don't know what it is.
Like, see, this is one thing that me and Josh will tell everybody. People fall in love with Derrick Henry had like a historic end of the year run, right? He was rushing for almost 200 yards almost every game. You can never expect players to continue that success year after year.
Also, don't let that overvalue a player and undervalue another player who, like Michael Thomas.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People fall in love with performances like towards the end of the year. And yeah, he was phenomenal, and he carried a lot of
Damn
Patriots
it, Josh.
championships probably, but can't do that.
Damn it!
Exactly.
Did you hear the Dolphins got some calls for Josh Rosen? Patch could be one of the teams again. All right. Was McCaffrey drafted first? Always. McCaffrey, I mean, I guess you could roll with Barkley one, but I think McCaffrey
Hey, if Bobby's
would go
drafting
every
at number one, he's taking Barkley. Bobby's drafting at number one.
I'm okay with Barkley taking one.
Yeah, I wouldn't criticize somebody for taking Barkley one, but McCaffrey, I think, should be.
I mean, Barkley could be the number one back this year. I mean, just think about the production he put up last year, considering the entire situation he was dealing with.
I'm trying to tell me he had a bad year. He still passed 1,000 yards being hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
I would take Barkley in the third. I'm good with that.
And there were games last year where, for some reason, they completely took him out of the game plan for long periods of time. You know, kind of like David Montgomery, where it was just like, okay, that was working. Why did you stop doing that?
Exactly. That shit would piss me off, Josh. I don't know if that pissed you off, but when we take Derrick Henry, or not Derrick Henry.
It's been pissing me off for about 2 years now.
Same here.
Josh, remember fucking Jordan Howard doesn't fit the system?
Oh, yeah.
I got Michael Thomas at 1-8.
I still did not understand that trade because you guys could have had a 1-2 punch with Jordan.
It reminded me back in the day when we traded away Greg Olsen because he didn't fit the system. Like, it made no sense to me. Like, how does a running back not fit in your system?
I said the same thing then. Fuck the system.
But imagine, Josh, you had Howard and Montgomery as your 1-2 punch. That would be nasty for you guys.
And the thing is, Matt Nagy, what he wants all his running backs on his depth chart to be able to catch the ball. That's what he wants. Okay, that's what you want to do. Then do that more with David Montgomery because the dude was just beasting it every time, whether it was running the ball, whether it was catching the ball. David Montgomery was fucking working, man.
Yeah. See, that was my biggest thing.
Who do you think will
Jordan Howard because he didn't fit the system? We wanted a receiving back, but then David Montgomery also didn't even get that many targets.
Right, and but what did we see? We saw a lot of those targets go to Tariq Cohen, even though by halfway through the season we saw the shit wasn't working because for whatever reason, the dude wasn't catching the ball a whole lot and he wasn't gaining yards.
Yeah,
I know exactly
That's
why.
because every time they call him in the backfield, they knew he was going to do it.
Nagy was
running to the sidelines.
Yeah, he'd run east to west.
Yep. He'd run like 30 yards on the play, but
so it's like okay,
and he'd pick up a yard.
So it became pretty evident early. Like, all right, why are you doing this? Why are you giving so much work in the passing game to Tariq Cohen when obviously David Montgomery is already the better player overall?
Mm-hmm. And it don't help in case the quarterback is Mitchell fucking Trubisky.
I mean, if you use him right, he's not that terrible.
I was about to say he didn't even use him right.
I bet Nagy doesn't even know what's a. I'm confident that Nagy doesn't know what's a bootleg because I've never seen him used once.
I've seen him use it. He used it against the Cowboys actually. And also, I don't
Dalvin Cook. Let's say Dalvin Cook has a full healthy season, right? Full healthy season. I would not be surprised at all if he ends up being the number one fantasy back next year. Wouldn't be surprising. Because how far do you have to go back? Probably what, the mid 2000s, maybe early 2000s, where a running back finished back-to-back years as a number one in a PPR?
Honestly, I can't think of one that
McCaffrey has the best chance to do that.
Yeah, top of my head. Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but at the top of my head, I can't think of a running back who did that back-to-back years. So more than likely, it's probably gonna be somebody else. It could be Saquon. It could be Dalvin Cook. It could even be Zeke.
It could be David Montgomery.
Austin Eckler.
Yeah, I would like. It's running backs they're all great, but it's hard to find. It's hard to think of who's going to be that next big guy. Everybody thought Le'Veon Bell was going to be a few years ago, and then look what happened. David Johnson, and you never know. Most of the time, like
Johnson's going to be good this year.
It's scary to have the number one overall pick because unless you're gonna, I know CMC he had a great year last year, but every time running back finishes number one, almost every single time they fall off.
Remember that one time I had?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say. Remember that one time in the Money League, I had the number one overall pick, and I had Adrian Peterson. I was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
And then he got suspended for being a kid.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. I walked out of the movie theater and I turned on my phone back on, And I saw a text from Sean that he was like, "Well, there goes AP" or something like that. I'm like, "Oh, he beat the shit out of his kid. Fuck."
Oh, and isn't that the same year he drafted Peyton Manning, and then he all of a sudden?
Oh, dude, that whole year was just because remember the number 1 overall pick for a long time in our league was just cursed. Like just all kinds of shit was going on.
Oh, I have a great story. Great story. So one.
I was bum.
Did you want David Johnson?
No, I wanted Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Fuck, I don't actually feel like
Can't go with a rookie as my number 2
Hilaire's
RB.
been climbing draft boards, and I've been seeing him taken 5th, 6th round. He's doing right there.
He went to the 4th round right now, Sean.
Did he? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't like
He's been climbing, man.
I think. I mean, I don't.
I was gonna take him.
Mine. I can't speak English today.
I just put David Montgomery there. That was my 3rd
Holy!
guy.
I took Chris Carson over Devin Singletary. I just realized that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That could be fun. Yeah.
I have a great fantasy story. So, as a kid, I would play like with these money leagues with my dad, and we had the number 1 pick one year, and like it was like this new system. We had no idea what it was, how to pick, so we ran out of time, and it randomly picked a practice squad player from the Eagles, the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah,
What? That doesn't make no sense.
Or
I have
Typically, the auto pick always takes the best available, so that's really weird.
Yeah.
There goes quarterbacks.
I kind of had the same story as Josh when he was talking about James Winston, like in the 2018 Money League. I drafted Patrick Mahomes with my last pick.
There you go.
Yeah, take
Was that before Mahomes was good?
That was his technically his rookie season.
His 1st year starting.
Oh, okay. That's a great pick for you.
Well, not his rookie season, but that was his first year starting.
2nd year, yeah.
All right, how's that, Jeffrey? Is that better?
I know who Eddie's gonna.
Oh my God, James! I keep forgetting.
You're a little slower than I thought.
What?
Wasn't taking that.
Le'Veon Bell and
Yeah,
I would stay away from it.
yeah, that's why.
This is where I'll definitely take Debo as my wide receiver 3 right here. Debo.
Debo, you mean?
I am talking to my chat, mofo. I was trying to. Not really. Can you turn down Discord, maybe? Yeah, let me fix that real quick.
What's up, Jared?
Test. Okay.
Fucking take Jimmy Graham.
Turn those down.
Jimmy Graham. I hope he does well for us. I hope to.
Test. All right, try that. Let me know in the chat, guys.
Worried.
I think this should be better.
Bears fans will hate Jimmy Graham after week 1. I hated him ever since he was in Green Bay.
Dalton's gonna get like 700 to 800 rushing yards. Really? See, that's why I don't like Mark Ingram this year, Dark Gaming, because of you guys drafting Dobbins. Dobbins is a fucking beast.
Yeah, He's gonna be a running back by committee.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
Crowded.
Jared Page, the documentary yesterday about Owen Hart, that was really good. It was really well done. And after watching that, I'm more convinced than I ever was that Owen Hart will never be in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
It will, never ever happen. I know that has been said about wrestlers before, like Ultimate Warrior and some other guys who no one ever thought would ever be back in the WWE, but Owen Hart will never be in there, ever.
Why? What happened?
Because his family won't allow him, because of the circumstances of his death.
Take Terry McLaurin.
Like there were certain details made in that documentary that I didn't really know about, like how they strapped him up. That it was so negligible. It was incredible. Just incredible. And then how Vince McMahon handled the suit afterwards with court.
He re-sued them.
Yeah,
it was a live pay-per-view.
Dude,
yeah, it was.
But
Do you think they?
that doc was really good, man. I watched it this morning when I during lunch. That doc was really good, but also really sad. But yeah, just the fact that they had Owen Hart like hanging just on a regular fucking like hook. That was so bad, man. So bad.
Yes, it was awful.
Yeah.
Does the family think they did it on purpose?
It did what?
Does the family think that the WWE did this on purpose?
They don't think it was done on purpose, but it was completely negligible because they didn't take the proper precautions. They didn't use the original people who would do that to the wrestlers because there was a company that would do that for all wrestlers and shit like that and make it safe. They didn't do any, as far as we know, there was no test to beforehand to like a trial run to see if it would work. And the fact that the pay-per-view continued after his death, when obviously it was a possible crime scene, because you don't know that right when that happens.
Yep.
Because it should never have happened. So
Wait,
they
did
should
he
have
hit
at
the
least.
post?
He hit the post. His back of his head hit the post.
Yeah.
So they should have stopped the pay-per-view, allowed police to show up and investigate the entire situation, which they did not.
Stupid, man.
Did y'all remember when Brett went to WCW and just ripped WWE the next day?
Yeah.
And that promo?
And like Jared said, that shit was no bigger than a keychain clip. Yeah, it was. I never saw the original harness that was used for him, that made him die. And when they showed it on the documentary, I could not believe it.
Dude.
I was like, how in the fuck do you allow that?
Dude, I just sat there with like my jaw
okay with that.
Yeah, I sat there with my jaw down. I couldn't believe it how small the hook was that was supposed to have him, harvest him down. That shit triggered me. I'm like, how? Like, you hire these dudes who are supposed to be really good at, this harness state, and they have him in a little tiny hook. I couldn't believe that shit.
JD, what we're talking about right now is Jared Page was asking about the documentary that we all watched. It's called Dark Side of the Ring. It's about a wrestler called Owen Hart. And back in 1999, he died during a live pay-per-view. He was coming down from the catwalk. He was being harnessed down, and his harness broke, and he fell like about 100 feet or something like that, and died in front of a live audience. That's what we're talking about.
Patrick, it's on YouTube. Search up Dark Side of the Ring, Owen Hart, and it's on YouTube. The whole.
What was WWE thinking? They should just cancel the show.
They should have. But anyway, I got Dak Prescott at 7-4. Nice.
Yeah, that's great. All right, cool. Thank you, Eddie. I thought you were going to go.
You need to stay away from my boy, Dak, Josh.
I thought you were going to go Josh Allen there, Eddie.
Didn't Shawn Michaels do the same thing years ago?
I have WrestleMania 12.
Yes.
And that was lit.
Yep.
One of the best entrances. Okay, last draft I did running back heavy. This draft, my receivers are very good.
I watched that. Sleeping Angel says I watched that pay-per-view live. I remember that Owen Hart situation. I remember like it was yesterday. I can't imagine like the pressure that JR said he was under. The way he had to react just instantly with no information, man. Like I felt bad for JR after this.
Imagine
I'm gonna look at this right now.
Family looking at the pay-per-view and just.
The family wasn't watching the pay-per-view.
Oh, they weren't?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know what happened until they got a call.
I want to know why he was okay with it. If you're gonna, because you probably see yourself get strapped up, and you all said it's like very, very small, whatever. Why the fuck was he okay with it? Like, I'm so confused.
The reason why he was okay with it is because he had done it before, just recently, and he always put his trust in the company, in Vince McMahon, to take care of the safety of the boys. So he thought it was just gonna be like, just same old, business as usual. Because the character that he was called the Blue Blazer. He wasn't like wrestling as Owen Hart. So that character was doing that frequently, coming from the top.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
So bad, man.
And
Hit his
now
head on
everybody
like the
knows.
frickin'.
Yep.
Now I think everybody knows after that incident, because that's all I hear from y'all too, that Vince don't give a fuck about no one but the money.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. That's probably one of the reasons why they changed the harness setup for that pay-per-view, because it was cheaper.
Yep. That's what they were saying. His wife was like, they definitely could have had somebody better, but it was more expensive. Vince is a cheap ass. I mean, this pandemic shows it. Vince doesn't give a shit. He wants his product to go on.
Even if they're having bad ratings, they're still going on.
Yep.
He doesn't care.
Jared says, I didn't realize how bad he must have looked. His wife said he looked so bad. Then she found comfort in his hair because it was the same, but nothing else. Yeah, just the fact that he must have looked really different after he died. Yeah, the fact that she said that the hair was the only comfort, was like, whoa.
What do you mean?
Did it show what happened? Did it show what happened in the documentary?
No. There's we'll never see the footage of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he fell from such a huge distance, and the back of his head, or his head hit the turnbuckle, hit the post. So yeah, it disfigured him, Iverson.
That's fucked.
Scary, man.
So it wasn't when he hit the side of the like fan set, because that's the video that I saw.
Oh no, there's no footage. No footage will ever be released. This is back before cell phones had cameras and shit like that, and so there was no footage from the fans, and WWE will never release it.
Nope.
Well, even if they had footage from the crowd, they probably stopped them before they left.
I mean, that when they interviewed that ref that was in the ring, like, I mean, he was turned away, so he didn't see the fall, but he said he felt something like brush against his head, and he turned and just saw Owen laying down. Like, I would have been like, I don't know how I would have reacted. That shit had to be crazy, man.
Bro, I would have really.
What if you're audience?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you want to know in the audience if it was a work or not, because you just didn't know. But obviously, when you saw like the paramedics and everybody come out and everybody's be quiet and shit, you're like, oh shit, this is real, man.
He died right away.
Yeah, I think so. Right. I think he died right away.
That's good. So he didn't feel any pain.
Yeah.
Josh, I just got me some Whataburger. I'm about to.
There you go.
Nice,
I mean, it's not. I mean, there's no good in that. Let's be honest.
That's why it's scary to be a wrestler. The people that like wrestling, it's scary.
It's not all fake.
Do you guys think wrestling
like,
sport should be considered a real sport?
No, it can't be considered a real sport because there's no competition. Like, it's scripted, it's predetermined. So that
it's entertainment.
That can't be
one thing if it goes wrong.
In fact, that the reason why Vince McMahon back in the 90s had to go public with the fact that they were scripted, the matches, was because the Athletic Commission was going to have to determine WWE in a certain way where they would have to have like a union and shit like that. So to avoid all that, Vince McMahon had to publicly tell everybody, hey, you know what? This whole time, we've been scripting everything. So it's not a sport. It's not a sport. It can't be labeled as a sport.
Wrestling in itself obviously is, but not WWE or AEW.
Oh, so no one knew that it was a sport.
Josh, were you watching the paper?
No, I think not until the early mid-90s. When they found that out.
God, if I was a fan, I would leave the arena if I saw that.
Josh.
Yes.
Why did they have to change it to WWE? Who had the WWF at the time?
The World Wildlife Foundation won the rights to WWF.
Okay. Yeah, I knew
Hey, Josh.
Somebody else had it.
Yeah.
When did they come out and announce it was all scripted?
I want to say back in 91, 92, something like that. Early 90s. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
And then even though that was put out there, like a lot of people weren't aware of the situation, and that they did publicly say that. So a lot of people were still believing that it was real until about 1997 when the whole thing went down with Bret Hart, and they had to roll with that because they.
Sorry guys, my Discord tends to cut out.
That's actually when I stopped watching. When I was a little kid, I thought it was all real, and then when I found out it was all scripted, like I stopped watching as a kid.
I would never watch WWE.
That's insane, man.
If it's all scripted, I don't.
And so that's why I was like, because when you said 91, 92, I was like, there's no way. I remember finding that out in the public when I was like, I was a kid. So that makes sense that not a lot of people knew that they came out of knowledge until around 97.
But why would you think Kevin?
That's when they were still separated, right? What is it, WCW or whatever? What was it?
Yeah, WWE still existed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I used to watch, right? That's a Sting.
Yeah, that continued until about 2001.
Yeah. And then they merged, or he bought him or whatever.
Yeah. So why would you take Kevin Coleman over Philip Lindsay?
Because I still like Coleman's value, especially if Moser goes down.
But they still have McKinnon and Jeff Wilson.
It's fine.
What are we doing after this one, Roger? Are we doing 10 million? 10 million?
Yeah, one more 10.
Was that the worst death you think in WWE?
The most tragic death? Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of wrestlers have died, and because of drugs and things like that, and that sucks, But Owen Hart, that was an accident. It was that should never have happened. He died in a ring in front of thousands of people.
JB, you suck.
So, no offense, these
and the
wrestlers that die
was
from
Ultimate
drugs and
Warrior.
shit, but that's their own doing,
Yeah,
there are two Ultimate Warriors.
I'm gonna go with an accident over someone that
absolutely
nothing to drugs.
Yep.
Josh, that Ultimate Warrior death was odd.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was really strange. It really was.
It was like not a prediction. It was like a
just
like he knew.
Like what's that word? Like he knew.
It's like something. It was something out of a movie. Seriously,
wasn't it right after like the Hall of Fame or like?
Yeah.
It was
right after the show.
It was the day after, the morning after Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. What's up, Blackwater? How many teams? We're doing a 12-man right now. We did a 10-man already, and then we're doing one more 10-man after this.
Do you think there are two Ultimate Warriors?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Patrick says, I'll never forget when my cousin first told me wrestling was fake. Yeah, I don't remember when I found out wrestling was fake.
I mean, I never thought it was real.
Yeah.
And I didn't care. Yeah. I just loved the show. It was a great show.
Yep.
And I was spoiled in the fact that I grew up as a kid in the greatest era of wrestling ever. Stone Cold and all that. DX.
I mean, my era was alright still. Transitioning into the PG era, but I wish I grew up in the Attitude era.
2015 was good with the Authority. I loved it.
Wait, why?
Oh yeah, the Authority storyline was great. I enjoyed that storyline for sure. Same with CM Punk, John Cena stuff too. That shit was great as well.
But the day I got hooked, so it was like for my birthday, and I was having a sleepover with a ton of my friends. And when I was like, I don't know, like 5th grade, something. And so there was a WWE pay-per-view on Netflix or something. I don't know how it was on Netflix, but it was on Netflix. So we decided to watch it, and we were just like replicating the moves and stuff, just like wrestling around. It was so fun, and then I just had to watch it.
Wait, why did they even change it to the PG era?
They didn't cuss.
Because for the TV, I guess.
Parents. Bro.
Now, obviously, it's not as PG as it was a couple years ago, but it's still shit. Absolute shit.
Those are great stories.
Becky Lynch was probably the best thing about it, but now she's gone.
The only difference is the women are more talented.
Oh yeah, the women have never been more talented than they are now. But they're
Charlotte Flair's already the best women's wrestler of all time. Already.
Who?
Charlotte Flair. No question.
I don't remember Me Too when I knew it was. It'd probably have to be a long time ago.
My dad told me it was fake as a child, but WWE was just too entertaining and I did not care. Yeah, exactly. Growing up, WWE was very entertaining, so I didn't give a shit if it was fake. I enjoyed it either way.
I still think it's entertaining to me. But I love love everything with like The Fiend and Otis. Otis is so funny.
Jared Page has brought up a great point. It says, since they made it a publicly traded company, they cannot do what they want anymore.
Yeah.
Ever again. There's a board of directors now and all that shit.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, I used to remember Jax The figures.
I'll take Tyler.
Jax.
Oh, the Jax figures. I used to have a ton of those.
I used to.
My grandpa, who's he died before like I got into wrestling. He was hooked on wrestling. My grandma hated it. He had all these like Jax figures. He met The Rock once too.
I got wrestling from my dad.
You know, it'd be fun. I wish we could do. I wish you could do mock drafts of like anything you want, like anything. Like, so let's say we're doing a 10-company draft, mock draft. We all each have our own promotion, and we're doing a mock draft of all-time wrestlers. Who would be your number one overall pick in this kind of?
John Cena.
No.
John Cena's actually a good one because you're going to get longevity and you're going to draw a huge amount of people to watch.
Shawn Michaels.
That's my favorite wrestler of all time. Shawn.
I'm gonna go Stone Cold.
I was gonna say
The Rock, says Jared. I like that.
See, the
like
problem is with The Rock is he's gonna leave the company eventually to go make a movie. So.
How about Hulk Hogan? He wrestled for how many decades?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Taker's another good one.
How about the Undertaker?
Taker. Ooh, yeah, Taker. He's been wrestling since the mid '80s, and he's still wrestling.
Oh, Brandon Black says Hacksaw. Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Josh, you about Taker?
What's up, Brandon Black? How's it going, bro?
Oh yeah, he got a 15-year contract. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Triple H is a pretty good one.
I found something crazy about Taker.
And I wouldn't.
Like a couple weeks ago.
I mean, it wouldn't be if someone took Randy Orton. I love Randy
says
Orton.
Andre the Giant. Yeah. Good one.
I wish we could do that though.
Antonio Gibson.
Ooh, Tony.
I miss old Randy Orton with the like old music. I love that.
Same music.
Yeah, that Randy Orton was great.
The storyline that made Orton
Edge.
great
He's
was the
probably
Undertaker
one of the
storyline.
Edge and Punk, probably the two. One of like, oh my, I love them. Nick was going off on CM Punk, and how I was telling him how he's the best.
Oh. I believe no one said Ric Flair. That dude's been wrestling.
I said Ric Flair. I said Ric
Oh,
Flair.
Ric Flair.
Brandon Black says Perry Saturn.
Perry Saturn.
If you guys were a wrestler, what manager would you guys want in your corner?
Oh, that's easy. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's a good
Paul
one too.
Heyman's good. Paul Heyman's really good.
Bobby
I would say
the
the
Brain
top 3 managers ever would be Bobby the Brain Heenan, Paul Heyman, and Jim Cornette.
Yes. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
What about Vicky Guerrero?
No.
It was good.
Jared says Cornette.
Did her job. Did her job.
Fried Daddy says Great Khali.
I mean, Cornette, he was so good on the fucking mic. He could get a crowd to hate him. Hate him.
Who was Alberto Del Rio's guy? Who was Alberto? I hate the culture.
Oh, Zeb Coulter. I got blocked by him on Twitter.
Because he fucking rode his freaking scooter down to the ring.
He said anybody that says this certain word or phrase will get banned, so I said it and got banned. And blocked him. I don't remember what was it. JB, go fuck yourself. Actually, go fuck yourself. The last 2 fucking picks, Brandon Ayuk and Duke Johnson. My fucking water bottle at you.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Dude, Rocha, if you do that, Michelle's gonna send feet pics again.
Fuck.
Whoa.
God, this isn't a regular
What
fucking
the
draft.
fuck?
Who would be your first female that you draft on your promotion?
Charlotte Flair.
Trish Stratus.
I don't know. You take Charlotte Flair any day of the week. Nikki Bella.
Hardest one.
Nikki Bella, okay. Trish?
No. Charlotte Flair's the best women's wrestler.
I don't know. Trish was.
Charlotte Flair gets handed everything on a fucking silver platter, dude.
Yeah, but if I'm taking,
she's not even that
There's
talented.
no match because it's all staged. They don't.
I'm taking someone that's gonna dominate. I'm taking Shayna Baszler.
She's old. She's 39 years old.
And I don't care. She's still freaking good.
Oh.
Taker's old.
AJ Lee, Lita, Mae Young. Yeah, Mae Young's a good one. I like that one.
Alundra Blaze.
Troy Wilson or Lita. Yeah, Lita's a good one, mofo. Lita's a good one too, bro.
Ashley.
Someone develop that app, please, where you can mock draft anything. Anything.
Great.
Movies, TV characters, doesn't matter.
They make a fuck ton.
Go fuck yourself, JB.
Somebody make
Josh,
that.
you should do it.
I don't know how to make apps like that.
I can teach you how to code.
Gotta think quicker, man. Gotta draft quicker.
Isaiah's like, I know how to.
No, I do. I take coding classes. I'm in
You
technical
gotta do
computer
that.
science.
Oh, you gotta make that.
How about
Yeah,
Jeff Hardy?
I took coding class back in middle school, but that was like fucking middle school. I don't remember how to do that shit no more.
Yeah.
Like I took a HTML class and we should create websites
Let's
and
do
all that
streamer.
shit.
He says, "Let's do streamer mocks."
Oh god damn it, Josh! You ready before me? Streamer mocks.
Ninja.
Hey, wait, don't think you would draft this?
I'm taking myself number 1. Hey, how can I not?
We could do fast food mocks. We could do all kinds of shit,
Yeah,
man.
exactly, man.
Whataburger.
Whataburger number 1, baby.
White Castle number 2.
Hell yeah.
All-time football players. Anybody?
Ooh. Okay. I like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Number one, Tom
Who
Brady.
would? Okay, yeah. Who would be your number 1 overall pick, all-time football players?
Can we do defense as well?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry Rice.
Barry Sanders.
Not a quarterback.
Barry Sanders.
Wait. Does it have to be just offense?
No. Well, if we're doing offensive
We
draft,
could do like all offensive and all
draft.
defense.
We could do. By the way,
I like
we
that.
could do a defensive mock draft if you want, but you don't have to.
Right, because obviously we're not going to play an actual fantasy draft. So yeah, let's draft an
Lawrence
offensive.
Taylor.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
LT.
Lawrence Taylor.
I was about to say.
I think I found one.
Yeah.
You know what? LT's good, but I would go Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Or I mean
Barry
Deion Sanders, not Barry Sanders.
Barry
Oh,
Sanders.
Dion? Oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about defense? Yeah, Dion, man. Prime time, bro.
Lawrence Taylor.
By the way,
The best
Mock-
running back ever to live is Walter Payton.
mock draft
I'll
with
take Sean
fantasy.
Taylor.
If I were to have Sean Taylor on my team, I would also try to get Dick Butkus on my team, so I can
Yes,
have
hell
the
yeah.
most scariest fucking NFL players to ever exist.
Yeah.
Brian Dawkins too, and Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis just literally
James
killed
James is
me.
black water in the tree.
What were you
Okay,
saying?
good.
Brady?
I do.
A good number.
Don't
I was
forget
about
that.
to say that doing a mock draft with defensive player it's kind of fun.
It is.
It is. It was.
Try that
I'm
the
down
other
to
day.
try it
That's
sometime.
fun. It's actually really
What's
fun, bro.
Brian
What's your favorite
Urlacher. Ed
basketball
Reed.
jersey?
Yeah, Ed Reed's a good pick, Dark Gaming.
Favorite what? Iverson?
Basketball jersey of all time.
Favorite basketball jersey? Ooh, that's a good one.
I like the black
Good.
Bulls with the red stripes.
That's a good
Those
one.
are
Yeah, that's
I,
great.
Toronto Raptors.
I like
Jerseys by
the
the
Miami ones this year.
Like the Chicago Bulls St. Patrick's Day jersey.
If I had to go outside of my Chicago Bulls, I would probably, I don't know, I think I might lean towards the 90s Orlando Magic jerseys.
Those are
the
so
Denver
great.
Nuggets.
I love those.
Yeah, the Nuggets
about
have
the-
good ones too, man.
The
Yeah.
Nuggets were good.
The Jazz jerseys.
The Jazz are fucking fire.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies, the Vancouver
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
Yeah,
Yes,
the-
that jersey.
Forget
is so
about the
clean.
Raptors. Forget about the Raptors.
Yeah, I said that. The Raptors jerseys too from the early 2000s, man. Absolutely. Brandon
How
Black
about
says the
the one with
classic
Charles Barkley?
Atlanta Hawks jerseys. Okay. Hawks.
The Suns one with Charles Barkley.
Yeah. those are good.
Oh, yeah, I'd get that one.
Oh yeah, there you go. Patrick said that too. I like the Hawks old jerseys during the Dominique days. Yes.
Well, those
Nick Wilkins, yeah.
Yeah, those are good too. Dominic Wilkins, yeah.
Sean left. Woof.
Probably going to eat.
What else are good ones?
I was like the Miami Heat, the Vice ones.
Oh, from this year?
Yeah, I like those. I like those.
Yes.
Those are
Those are
really
pretty sweet.
Absolutely.
I fuck with
Those are probably the best jerseys right
Yeah.
now.
right
I
now,
like
yeah.
the Chicago Bulls City edition from a year ago, as
have
well
that.
as
I have that
the
one.
Mavericks City edition last year. Was,
Mm-hmm.
If I was to get a jersey from another team, though, I'd definitely give me like a Dwayne Wade fucking
Oh,
Miami
fuck yeah.
Vice
This
jersey.
year's, though.
Yeah.
This year's
Yeah.
This year's
Same,
my
with
dope.
me, I'll get that
Those are
Vince
so
Carter Raptor jerseys. I just love the Raptors jerseys from the 90s.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are fucking
Them-
dope.
The Mavericks jerseys from this year, the green and blue. Like what in the?
oh, you know what'd be a good one too?
Hmm.
Shoes. All-time favorite shoes.
Ooh.
Jordan.
My number one pick would be fucking the Space Jams, the Jordan 11s. Those are my
There's so
faves.
many shoes to pick.
There's a lot.
The Jordan 12 red gyms are my favorite.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Kyrie's are pretty fire.
I have Kyrie's. Kyrie's are great, Junior.
I like Kyrie's SpongeBob edition.
Okay. Josh, I just found a
Sean
website
keeps the other
where I
jerseys
can make
straight.
one.
Oh,
I
you
can
did?
make a draft or anything.
Nice. Send me that link on Discord, please.
Y'all seen those Marvel NBA crossover jerseys? Yes, a couple of people posted them. A couple of them in the Discord today. I like the Bulls one with the Deadpool. Those look fire.
That'd be another fun one to do. Superheroes.
Yeah,
Mock
what's up,
drafting
Bobby?
superheroes.
That's easy.
That's
That's
fine, Bobby.
easy. I would destroy
Yeah,
him.
dude. Spider-Man would kick your ass.
Oh, he wouldn't. Teenager.
Let me
Nah,
grab
you know
Dr.
what,
Manhattan and I'm killing everybody.
Dude, Dr. Manhattan would destroy everyone. Good pick.
Destroy
That's a
Whoa,
good
what?
pick.
What are we
Well,
talking about now? I leave
If
and I
we
come
were
back.
to
What are we
do
talking about?
a mock draft of all-time superheroes, my number one overall pick
Oh.
would be Dr. Manhattan.
Oh
Josh,
yeah,
that's so-
Dr. Manhattan's pretty OP, man. It's
He is
pretty
OP.
cool.
God damn.
No.
It's not
Y'all
even
are
fair.
forgetting about one person.
Like,
The best
You
superhero in the world, Flying Superman Josh. That man.
I would
His
include
butt
villains
whistles.
on this list too. Like, I
Like-
would include villains in this mock draft too.
see, this is the thing. The Dr. Manhattan. Everybody used to criticize Superman for being OP. Dr. Manhattan's even more OP than Superman.
He could create life anywhere in the universe. He can
It's
create his own universe.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So he
But he's
got
got a
all
major
those
flaw, though.
girls.
He's got a major
Hey.
flaw. He tends to not give a shit a lot of time.
Yeah, he's not. Is he a superhero or is he a villain? He could be either one. It just depends on his mood.
Watchmen, so definitely underrated the movie, man.
Oh, dude, Watchmen, the series? Oh my god, it was
I saw him watch
so
this.
good.
Is it good?
That was so good.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Roger, did you hear about Looney? He
Yeah,
had surgery.
Looney had surgery. I'm
Professor Xavier, Josh. That would be a
So
good first round.
Oh, yeah,
Looney's
that'd
in
be,
here.
that'd be my second pick, Trop. I would have Dr. Manhattan. I would have Professor X. And then my third overall pick, if I can, I would probably have. I'd probably go with Deadpool. I'd probably go with Deadpool.
Deadpool's pretty OP.
And
I'll go with Flash.
Flash. All right, there you go.
Flash. Oh.
Like it's hard to go against Flash, Superman, and Batman. Like those
damn.
three, Batman's mind, Superman's strength, and the Flash's speed. Like is just
Ooh.
Trappist freaking Dwayne Wade.
I'd love Quicksilver too.
Not
Quicksilver.
bad.
yeah, so. Oh, Professor X.
Professor X. Yes.
He can control people's minds. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he'd be my second overall pick, Professor X.
Damn
Why
right.
says
Man.
Dark
Dark
Side.
be an option?
Darkseid.
Thanos? Yeah, villains are included. You want to go
I'll-
Thanos? You go Thanos.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
But-
Oh, Thanos then.
I would pick Darkseid over Thanos.
All right, so since Rocha said
Yeah,
Thanos,
me
I'm
too.
gonna go Thanos with Gauntlet because he wasn't specific.
I didn't
Oh,
see
I-
that.
I-
Friday said that.
Actually, Josh,
Nah, you know what?
I would pick Darkseid
Iron
over
Man.
Thanos.
I'd take
Darkseid or
Hela.
Thanos? Ooh, okay.
I'd
I mean,
go
he's
Iron
probably
Man.
the only
Iron
person who
Man
gave
would
Superman
kick Thanos'
trouble.
ass. He destroyed Thanos.
the Galactics.
King Peach says
Doomsday.
Josh would take Doctor Strange bum ass. How was Doctor Strange a bum? Doctor
Josh,
Strange-
Josh. Don't even respond to King. King hasn't watched any of the movies. He
Oh
doesn't
shit. Okay.
know.
Okay. Now that makes sense.
Brandon Black says I'm going powdered toast, man. What the hell?
Oh,
Like,
God.
Oh my
yeah,
god, that from Ren and Stimpy. Holy shit. That's a good one, Brandon.
Oh, can't wait for this food.
dude, Iron Man. I'm
Beat
telling
in
you,
my
Iron
belly.
Man would destroy everyone.
What? In my belly.
Okay.
Austin Powers. over
Silver
everything.
Surfer's pretty good, Arturo. That's a good one.
Give me Shrek.
First come,
Okay.
first serve, Bobby. I'll put the link in free
Yeah, but
top.
according to reports, the NBA is
Hey, where's
finished
Bobby
off
at?
like 70 games.
Yeah.
Roach,
So what happens?
Roach, you fat cow.
What's up, Bobby?
Looks good right now.
Good, Bobby.
A DC versus Marvel movie, who would win? Oh, Marvel's beating the shit out of DC. DC's trash.
Guys, I can take a defensive player right here.
Yeah.
Wait, you would take, like, what are you talking about, Marvel versus DC? In what category? What are you talking about?
The Tanner just said who would win in a DC versus Marvel movie. Who would win?
Like an all-out fight?
I guess what I'm
Or
getting.
movies. I think he's saying movies.
Oh, movies, yeah, Marvel destroys. But if we're talking about fight, I don't know. That's tough.
You would have to pick a roster from each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A specific roster and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, DC got Dr. Manhattan. It's over. They got nothing.
It's true. Yeah, if Dr. Manhattan's on there and he's looking to beat Marvel, he could just do it while eating a sandwich.
Fry
How
says
did
I'm
I
taking
take
all
a defense
SpongeBob's character from the episode where they fought Evel.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, Fry, that's great, bro. What the Janelle Showers? Who the flying fuck?
He's a defensive back.
He always does that. He always does his last pick to troll.
Wait.
How can you take a defensive back?
That's what I'm asking.
Daniel Stern from Home Alone. Oh my god.
I just took. There's defensive players.
Did you scroll like all the way down for 20 years?
Yeah, like who the hell's Janelle Showers?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just a defensive back, and I took him.
But you should do one, Rocha, if you want to. The next one, it's up to you.
Maybe not on stream, I'm down to do an off stream. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So my leg. Guy would never die, so SpongeBob would never lose. Facts, King.
It's gonna be a crazy summer, y'all.
Already is
Basketball in the summer.
Yeah, if basketball does come back, right, and we have NBA during the summertime, well, that would be the best summer in my adult life because finally something's happening. Yeah, something's finally happening in the summertime.
Free agency also, the draft.
Go fuck yourself,
What?
Josh.
Fantasy mock drafts.
USC with McGregor.
Yeah, there you go.
Love you, my team, bro.
But I don't really
And
wanna
you're
know what the
just
draft
not
was gonna
leaving,
happen.
and you're not just leaving us with baseball. Good. Like I hope.
Shut it. Baseball is.
Josh,
godly.
you should you rather just staring at the wall than stream baseball.
Oh yeah, I'll stream the wall. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll just stare at the wall and.
But
hey, you guys have fun doing
no,
the home
no,
run
no.
derby.
Not the wall.
Make shadow
It's the
puppets.
ceiling, Josh. It's the ceiling now.
Yeah, the ceiling.
Here's everybody's teams, guys.
I'll make shadow puppets on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta admit, you guys have fun doing the home run derby.
That's the only time we have fun with it.
Yeah.
Something.
Really? We're not gonna sit there for 3 hours watching a baseball game. Final score 2-1. Only one hit.
Better than sitting
One
there
run.
watching soccer for a nothing game.
That's why we don't want.
Aren't you watching NASCAR these days, Rocha? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
There's
You
nothing
watch
else
Thor
to
Left
watch,
Hands, bro. I don't want to hear shit from you.
There's nothing
I'll
else
check it
to
out,
watch.
girl.
Rocha, when you watch something that Michelle watches,
Nothing else to watch.
What would
Alright,
Rocha
there you
do
go.
if
Alright,
he
one more.
wasn't
You know,
NASCAR? What would
this
he
is their
do?
chance, Rocha, to get cultured and watch movies and TV shows.
I've been watching movies.
You uncultured swine.
I've been watching movies too.
I'm gonna sit out this draft because I'm gonna start working on this draft for all-time NFL players.
God damn, King.
Oh, Sean,
Man.
did you hear what's happening tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
There's supposed to be like the Call of Duty announced like something's happening tomorrow.
Wow, so I actually don't be bored out of my mind tomorrow.
And it's not an update, by the way. So you guys are clear.
I heard some people getting mad about the update.
Yeah, it's
I like
Fry. Alright, back to 10. We'll go half point PPR.
Y'all said I heard some people saying it was like 40 gig download for like a console.
Probably. I think it took me that long.
Dude, mine when I downloaded update a couple days ago, it was only like it wasn't that much. It took like maybe 20 minutes.
I literally had to uninstall the whole game and reinstall it because it said I needed to clear like 80 gigs of data. So I had to uninstall the whole game and reinstall overnight, and it worked.
On PS4, you have to have like free space as well. Like you can't take.
It's like it's weird. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take pick.
I'm glad I got it on.
I heard a funny conspiracy on Twitter saying that Call of Duty is making these updates so massive so that way people are forced to delete all these other games on their PlayStation so they can only play Call of Duty.
Josh, check your Discord DM.
All right, thank you.
But man, the draft lottery is probably gonna happen in August now. That's what it looks like.
Ain't getting on there for no tennis bracelet. Ooh.
Josh, I'm gonna feel bad for you guys if you get the 7th pick again.
Dude, I'm gonna feel great when the Spurs get the first pick. What?
Probably gonna happen.
I mean, Bulls aren't supposed to get a higher pick.
I'm unplugging my freaking TV.
Who?
Whoa. Alright.
Below 5, I'm unplugging my TV and it's going through.
Not supposed to be top 5, dude.
3, 2, 1. Links in free chat.
Oh, I appreciate you DMing me the link too. You know, that's
Oh,
cool.
He didn't DM you?
Nah, he just DM'd you and MG, but not me.
Wow.
No,
That's
fuck
kinda-
Sean.
Hey, I thought you were
Okay,
eating food.
The disrespect on Sean.
That's kind of disrespectful, dude.
Yeah, so what were you about to tell me?
I mean, the Suns aren't supposed to get a top 5 pick,
We're predicted to get 10th right now.
so don't get mad.
Bobby,
Sean, you
Nah, I
should
don't
you
wanna
should
join
step in the
anymore.
back of his. You should step in the back of the neck, Sean.
No,
Just
that's
for
cool.
that.
I think you should consider unmodding him for like a week.
Sean, I
I
could
think you
exit
will.
out if you want. You could
No,
play
no,
if
y'all
you
good.
want.
Okay.
There goes Jared.
Oh, Bobby.
Alright, we got
He's
Isaiah.
in there.
We got myself, Jazz, Trop, Bob. Oh, Bobby's in here. Nick, MG,
Bobby, oh Lord.
Jared, Kenny, and JB. JB takes another one of my fucking picks.
I'm gonna.
I
Bobby's
almost
taking.
deleted
He's
the
gonna
draft
take.
instead of beginning it. Here we go. Last draft of
Bobby,
the night.
Bobby's gonna draft Patrick Mahomes in the second round.
Rocha, who's your favorite NASCAR driver? Well, back in the day it was Tony Stewart. I don't only have one now because I don't watch it.
Oh,
How about you draft?
he
Imagine,
shit himself.
imagine having a favorite NASCAR driver.
Roach, you're on the clock. There you go.
I know this, Joshua.
I know this guy.
Fucking thing takes
Guys,
forever this site.
Josh, what would you rather do? Eat spaghetti or watch NASCAR?
Give me a
Spaghetti,
fucking
is that even a question?
A bullet to the
This
head.
is amazing.
He doesn't like
Josh,
spaghetti,
I
Chaos.
don't like spaghetti. You do not know
Oh,
How
really?
long is the NASCAR race? What, 5 hours?
No.
Yeah.
God.
No?
Basically.
Yes.
Couple hours.
Yeah.
This is a lot of crap.
There's no way 500 laps is a couple hours.
Not 5 hours though. I mean, I don't know.
You have
I
to
don't-
watch.
Remember, Josh, they are going like 200 miles an hour.
See, Bob. Let's see who Bobby's gonna take
Remember, they
here.
only take a left turn.
Yeah.
Josh,
you have to watch
he's
every
taking-
single lap.
Eric
too.
Henry.
Bobby's taking. Okay,
Tough. That's tough.
that's tough.
Huh. What'd you say, MG?
I thought Bobby was about to take Daniel Jones.
No, I thought he was gonna take Patrick Mahomes, but he's gonna take.
Miss Nick.
He should have taken Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. Nah.
See, I'm never gonna let that go because
Ew,
we got
the
so
Zeke
much
got
shit
seven.
with Giants
Seven?
fans,
What a
and now they got
steal.
him. I'm never gonna let that
Yeah,
go.
I'll
So-
take Zeke at 7. Hell yeah.
I mean, what do you
I
mean?
mean, Zeke fell to 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I'll take
Come on,
it.
Bobby.
I'm taking Zeke over DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
I would,
yeah.
yeah,
me
I
too.
definitely
I'm
would
taking
too.
Zeke
You want
over
112
Henry.
Not. I don't think over
Yeah,
Michael
Zeke over
Thomas
Henry.
though.
I'll take Zeke over Dalvin Cook too, Josh.
I don't think I'd
But
take.
I can
Zeke
see
over
why you
Michael
take him too.
Thomas.
Fuck you, JB.
I don't know. I that.
Jeremiah.
That's a risk. It's a risk.
Nah.
But
think at
it could pay off.
times-
It could pay off.
I think
Yeah.
at times y'all gotta get really pass happy because of how.
I don't think so. Like,
Really?
I think they're going to give just as many looks to Zeke. I think he's still going to get 15 to 20
Fuck
touches
you,
a game.
Garrett.
Like,
Okay.
I really think so. Because people forget the time Mike McCarthy won his Super Bowl is when he actually had a running back, and they fed him the ball drastically when he was healthy.
Not yet.
James
See,
Stark.
For me, going into this year, there's the top 4 guys, and it's only top 4 guys. It's Zeke, Barkley, McCaffrey, Cook, and any of those 4 guys, I'm
Yes.
fine with taking.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
take
okay
any
with
of
it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I'm just like maybe I'm being biased because I'd rather. Have Zeke.
No, I get it. I mean, Dalvin
Yeah.
Cook
Bobby, you can
definitely
join, bro.
doesn't have that health issue
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Zeke has.
I'm so happy for
Should be
tomorrow.
able
It's
to
my
join,
last
Bobby.
day
If not, we can move you.
of school.
Oh my
Bobby
god.
says, "Thank you, Rocha. Can I talk in stream chat, please?"
Let's go here. Ooh, give me Joe Mixon at 2-8.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
a steal.
Josh.
You
Fuck
are
you,
such a
Josh.
cock.
Gosh, you should go Leonard Fournette, man. Leonard Fournette's right there.
I would have taken.
Don't
Bobby's
make me
there,
go,
Cap.
Amari fucking Cooper.
Don't act like that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, maybe Roach, if that was like me having to draft him, okay, that's one thing. But you have nothing for
I'll
free.
take Cooper Kupp.
Just because he's on the Cowboys, but he's gonna be a monster.
And
this year.
I'll take Austin Eckler.
Whoa, you missed out on 2 people.
I think Joe Mixon could have a better season than Alvin Kamara.
Could.
He could.
Ooh,
If he
could.
He could.
He could. I mean, he was top 10 last year with that shit fucking offense.
With a
Jordan
shit
Willis
team
is
in
coming
general.
back. The rookie from the Bengals, offensive line.
Gosh, you know who's such an inspiration?
Well, actually, he was 13th.
Oh,
He was
Steph
11th.
Curry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big head.
fuck you.
Ooh.
Please.
Don't take
Oh wait,
Cooper.
yeah, take a receiver.
You want to take
Yeah,
Thielen?
Eddie, Swin
Yeah,
Spring.
take a receiver. Good. Good,
Can't
Josh.
tell. I can't tell if Bobby's yelling at you with the all caps.
You know who I would have taken over
Yeah.
Thielen right there?
Who?
Bobby, your caps lock is stuck on.
I'd have probably taken Tyler Lockett.
Tyler, really? Okay.
Ooh,
I was looking at a stat today showing like catch percentage above what you should like,
That's
like the average or whatever, like or the expected catch rate. He was number 2 behind Michael Thomas.
It's irrelevant. Hunter Henry was on that.
Oh, hi,
list.
NG.
Yeah, Amari Cooper was like 7th on that, but like it was like Michael Thomas was like 12% higher than what's expected, and then Tyler Lockett was like right up there.
Wow.
Like 8%.
I almost went Miles Sanders at 3-3.
So did
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I really thought about it.
You saw that Twitter video for him?
Thank you.
It is a very irrelevant stat. Hunter Henry is at number 7.
Did you guys see that Twitter video on Sanders?
No.
He just
said,
pretty
"I'm
much said
MVP."
MVP season.
MVP?
Like he thinks he's gonna win MVP.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, obviously, but I admire his attitude.
Sure.
Who said that?
You're
You
running
guys
back.
Saints will get a new
He
stadium
did
name.
not
Yeah,
say MVP
I saw
season.
that, Arturo.
Yeah, he did.
Bill Samuel.
If Sutton has 1,000 yards and 10+ touchdown season, I'm saying he's better than Amari Cooper. Ooh.
Wait, what happened?
Dark Gaming said if Sutton has 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, she'll say he's better than Cooper.
Oh, okay. Even though Amari's had over 1,000 yards and 10+ touchdowns since he's come to the Cowboys.
Oof.
But also Cowboys pass the ball every single play, so.
Okay, we don't have Zeke. You're right. You know, we don't have Zeke, but we don't run the ball.
I know that's a fucking lie.
No, they do pass the ball a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have Zeke. Yeah.
How do you feel about?
They don't have Zeke and Tony Pollard.
How do you feel
You're
about
telling me
that?
they didn't
NG?
pass the ball. You're
That's
telling me
a lot
they
of-
didn't pass the ball last year?
You saying we didn't run the ball last year? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
saying we all passed the ball significantly more than we in the ball.
How many? Go look at how many touches. Yeah, go look how many rushing touches that Zeke still got every game. Probably more than 90% of the teams out there running backs.
I don't know.
MG, how do
Probably.
you feel about your player saying that?
He got over 200.
I like his confidence.
Carries.
Obviously, a running
Exactly.
back's not
I
winning
think I'm
MVP.
going to make sure I start having 2 running backs.
Hey, I'll take
instead
him
of
for
2
fantasy
receivers.
MVP. I'll take that.
Think about this, too.
Because the NFL's going to
With-
cockstuff on fucking.
With the offense of the
quarterbacks.
Cowboys going to be more deadlier this year, think of how many red zone opportunities Zeke's going to have more this year, too.
Bobby, I literally said you could fucking join the chat. Jesus Christ.
Someone has to bring him in here, though.
Yeah.
You should be able to
Bobby,
join. He's been
go
in
to
here
the-
before.
Go to the bar.
He's
To the bar, Bobby.
he's got to pop into a voice chat first.
I
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
said that like 5 minutes
Bar.
ago.
You did.
Bobby going rogue.
Bobby's getting pissed off.
You know what? They Bobby.
Zion says, I remember on stream one time Josh was arguing with a Cowboys fan, and he said most of Dak's yards were garbage yards when they were getting blown out.
It's kind of true.
Easy.
That is kind of
Easy.
true.
That happened quite a bit of games, and that happened in the Bears game. But
But in
But
the
not-
Packers game, too.
Guys, Bobby's in the bar.
I don't like this value of running back
Bobby's
whatsoever, so we're going to go 30.
I got him.
Oh, and Nathaniel, no one's sleeping on Rojo. We've all been talking about how Rojo, we think he's going to have a pretty solid year. I haven't really heard anybody say
Rojo.
that. So
I like Rojo.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey, hi.
Bobby.
Also, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
You're fine, Bobby. I don't like. I think I'm going to start. I don't like any of the value.
Bobby getting rogue.
Hey, how you doing, Josh? How you doing, Sean?
So,
Bobby, I mean,
Come
Bobby.
on,
Hey,
Bobby, boys. This is what I
you
want.
like who you're going with?
What's up,
Running back?
Bobby?
I don't
Doing good?
like the value at running back right here.
Good stuff.
RB2.
Oh, it's
You
my
can come back
friend,
around.
Sleepyhead.
Let's come back around.
How you doing, Sleepyhead?
Bobby, my friend.
How you doing, Sleepyhead? Hi, Bob.
Just
How are
take
you,
your
Bobby?
running back here.
I'll talk about Sleepyhead.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I went
With the
to bed.
chaos, dude.
Yeah, you went to bed, then you went up to chat, and you just left me.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed.
That's
What?
tough chaos.
Oh,
Bobby, I
Bobby
went to
going
bed.
rogue.
All by itself. That's rude, Chaos.
Yeah,
No, I
called out.
I don't
Oh,
like
Junior did the same thing today too to me too.
What other running back are available?
Oh, I gotta get lunch.
Gordon,
I
Bill,
can-
Connor, Ingram, DJ.
Bobby, I went to
Just
bed
scroll
after
down.
that.
Who else? You can
Oh,
run carry
pipe
on.
down and pipe it.
Mm.
I apologize,
Oh,
Bobby.
God, Carry On moved down on the list. I didn't see him.
You don't have to, don't be
There was
afraid
a
to
lot
scroll
of
down and
people.
take like a running back further down the list.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people get scared to do that.
I wouldn't get
For me,
because of
here,
DeAndre Swift.
for me here, I'm thinking Le'Veon Bell or Connor.
Fuck,
Hmm.
fuck you, guys.
Lonzo, boom! What a game.
Bobby, how you been?
Great, Chaos.
You know what? Like it.
Ooh,
Mark
Mark
Andrews.
Andrews.
Honestly, I think in that situation in a real draft, I honestly would take James Conner over Melvin Gordon. Because if Big Ben comes back and he does good, they're to have more opportunities to run the ball.
If James Conner stays healthy, yes.
Yeah, will James Conner stay healthy?
Hey, as my third back, I'll take Bill.
People are gonna sleep on the
That's why I would
Steelers,
take
and I
Bill
love it.
as a third.
Come on, I think I'm about to get my guy. Come on.
Someone take his guy. Somebody take Zach Ertz.
No, let's go. It wasn't Zach Ertz, you fucking cuck.
It was James Conner.
Junior, you still here? Junior still here, guys?
What?
Yep. Still hear you.
Junior still here?
Junior.
Oh, actually,
Don't hear him.
You know what's funny,
He's not
NG?
talking, Bobby.
I was about to take him. No lie.
Yo,
You
sir,
son of a
I was
bitch.
not letting you. I'm glad you got running back.
Josh, what you drinking?
And I'm not, I wouldn't go after Marlon Mack this year.
Josh.
Especially,
Beer.
Jonathan Taylor.
Drinking beer tonight?
Yep.
What kind are you drinking tonight?
But
Fire
Oh,
Daddy
Bud Light,
says, Fire Daddy says, I'm so excited to play some Rocket League Heat Seeker tomorrow.
Wow,
Time to
James.
pad Rocket League stats.
You remember Kings of Queens when the Incredible Hulk wanted to he was trading with the Incredible Hulk?
Oh, please, guys.
up,
Give me
Dez?
Jarvis.
What the hell, JB?
Give me Cortland Sutton.
Are you
Remember,
kidding me?
Josh?
I like that. I like
yeah, I remember that.
And then
Tyreek Landry.
Carrie had to up her thing, and then
Cortland
he
Sutton fell to
says
sixth
he
round.
got him freaking light beer. Remember?
Let me get my guy.
The thing is, Sean, they like drastically put Sutton down on the list for whatever reason, so I forget.
I'll take Sutton over Calvin Ridley
Yeah, I'd take
Yeah.
him over
and
T.Y.
Debo Samuel.
I think
Yes,
I got
and
good
no
value there.
Debo.
At 6
And DK
How the fuck did
Metcalf.
Cortland Sutton fall right
Oh,
there?
so my
This is a big reason I
Hold on,
hate.
guys. I thought about taking Cortland Sutton at 5'3",
Yeah.
and I can't believe he fell all in 6'1".
Dude,
Thank you.
I was praying.
appreciate
I don't
it.
know why they
I
moved
would
him
take-
big
over down
reason.
the list.
I
What'd
would
you say,
take
Sean?
over.
Fuck, yeah, I would take him over T.Y.
like a separate list from just online because online you have to scroll, and it's so hard to fucking keep scrolling. When you see a list right in front of you, that's why we print off those cheat sheets, and you can see everybody there. You know, and it's so much easier, man. Like that's why we do an offline draft, so everybody has their cheat sheets.
One thing that you guys should do that I would recommend is like have your tiers of guys, like your tiers of running backs, your list of tiers of
How is that called?
wide receivers and shit like that. Where you
Is that
value.
called-
Bobby
Zach,
Josh is
well,
talking. Bobby Josh is
I
talking.
know. I'm asking a question.
So Bobby,
Is it called?
You cut him off, buddy.
Okay. Sorry, Josh.
What was your
Sorry,
question?
Josh.
What was your question?
No, I'm sorry. You go first.
No, go ahead. What was your question?
Is it called QUEUE list?
Oh, the Q list. Yes.
Yeah. Is it that?
Oh, yeah,
something like
yeah.
that you talking about?
Yeah, if you have your guys that you already like going into a draft,
Yeah.
you can pull up your guys. Now I have never used a Q. You know,
Oh, okay. That's what you were talking about.
yeah, because
Sorry,
I'll have all my stuff on a piece of paper, and I know Sean likes to do that too. We have our like Sean was saying, those things that we print off, cheat sheets.
So, Sleep will let you do your own draft board. Is that your own rankings or just your draft board? Sleep will let you create your own draft board. Like, I don't know if like that's just for you personally, or you can put that draft board in and put it into a draft with your friends.
Do you think the Packers do this draft?
Because if that's
Right.
it, I'll make my own draft board so I have my own rankings going into the next
And
season.
honestly, Chaos, say what you want about that Bears 2017 draft. Like, yeah, haha, we took Trubisky. But if you look at the rest of our picks there, we still had the best draft in the NFL. We still got Eddie Jackson in the 4th fucking round.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah, no, it's not.
He didn't have the best draft
We
in
still
that
got
year.
Tariq Cohen and Eddie Jackson in the 4th.
You, Josh.
Sorry,
if
buddy.
we took fucking Mahomes or Watson,
I think this is a
one
good
of the greatest in the decade. Get out
I
of
mean,
here.
y'all chose fucking Watson.
Get out
Yeah.
of here. Eddie Jackson's better than anybody on your whole defense.
I think this is a good value for this running back.
Josh, you stop taking Dak Prescott.
So, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to ever be taking Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson in any of our real drafts because people will be taking them probably where you guys take them right now. So for me, it's going to be Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, or I'll just wait and get a Josh Allen maybe a round or two later.
To
Maybe
me,
a-
it's probably any of the 4 wide receivers
15.
running quarterbacks that just went this round or Josh Allen for me.
And by the way, for me, I like Kyler Murray and Dak over Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson in fantasy this year.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I agree.
Good comeback, JB. You almost.
But you can't go wrong with either one of those 4.
Take Mahomes in your real league.
Packers clearly had the best draft. Yeah, definitely. Blackwater.
Yeah, totally.
Good job, JB.
I love our
I mean, guys, in like 5 years, we can be saying the Packers have the best draft.
That was Waller still on here.
What?
I just like how he got Leonard Fournette in the 4th.
Aaron Rodgers, Erickson. I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers drop to like 12th, 13th round.
Rodgers is not a good fantasy QB.
Hey, Sean, how's my girl doing?
Oh, dear.
She's laying
There we
down.
are.
She's laying down.
Tell her I said hi. I love Ariel. She's so cute.
Bobby, a dog can't talk.
So who cares? She's so pretty. She could bark into the camera if she wants. Daddy lets her. She's a cutie dog. I love dogs.
Are you calling
Good pick.
for the dog?
I love Junior's dog. She's adorable.
Guess what? I got
Why
him.
do you have a cat, Bobby?
Damn it,
I
MG.
can't. Where I live, I can't have a dog, but I like cats better too.
That's his.
I like all kind of animals.
You're such a bum, MG.
Well, cats are what? I'm guessing more easier to take care of than a dog.
Yeah, you have to walk
They're more
outside.
independent. Yeah, they're more independent.
You don't have to walk.
But they have more of an attitude.
Yes.
Fuckers.
Not my cat. She loves me.
Talk, right?
That's a
She takes good care of me.
You can say that on screen that she keeps you.
I think it's
You
good.
okay?
Good. Hey, Rocha, did they finally put the right things up there?
2 weeks.
Not, I don't know if they did on the app.
Oh, okay.
I mean, guess what? I got a puppy.
Where is it?
Sleeping.
Do you have a picture of it?
Oh.
Josh.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Damn it.
surprised you're not there who I took.
What is with
Rocha.
Bears fans and taking my picks? Last draft was freaking.
I got a Shih
JB.
Tzu.
I took your running back.
10.
You get mad at me.
Roger, your RB2 is Melvin Gordon. RB3 is Todd Gurley. Ugh.
Yeah. Yikes. Oh, you took Kerry on Johnson.
My RBs are.
But honestly, I didn't see Kerryon Johnson a little bit more down on the list. I would have took him over Melvin Gordon in the previous round.
I kind of like my running backs. They're very underrated.
Tropical Mayhem, how you feeling?
Carry on.
Good.
Same with Sutton, bro. I gotta realize how far down in the list Sutton's now. Fuck.
Carry on my wayward son.
Oh, Junior's back. Is that Junior?
No, that's me.
Junior's asleep.
Oh, that's
He's
you?
probably off doing something else.
Well, he wasn't feeling good today at all.
Hey, what's up, Hot Take Hockey? How's it going, John?
Not bad for him. He
What's
said
up,
he
Go
wasn't
Skittle?
feeling so good
I've
today.
been live for a while. Go Skittle.
You met this new kid on chat. Did he tell you?
God, my running backs are so risky.
Gave
Fucking
me
hell.
the chat today. He's a new kid. His name
About the same time, Dak.
Guys,
That could be, that could be
I
like
forgot his name.
if they don't get hurt, that could be like
Josh,
freaking a
how you
steal,
like my
Rocha.
team? Is that a good team?
Bobby.
I'll
What?
Alright, guys, I'm back.
Second.
Hi, Junior. How you doing?
No,
Good.
Jimmy Cam Akers.
How you feeling better?
Yep.
Yeah, why
Look
you
at
left
that
me? I
time
think you were
ago,
coming back after lunch.
On
Did you fall
Me?
asleep or something?
I don't even know.
Excuse
What
me.
was that new kid we talked to today?
Got that arthritis
Probably
knee
just-
backfield for real, Fry.
He was a new kid, right?
Yeah, probably.
She got arthritis.
I never
I
saw
do,
him
dude.
before.
Poor girly fucking guys.
Jesus.
Dude, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That should be your team name, Team
Oh, you
Arthritis.
fell
Yeah,
asleep.
even Kerryon
You
Johnson
said you weren't
still
feeling that good,
arthritis
so I'm
too.
sorry. Sorry.
That is, dude. I mean, that is.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you
no,
wearing
that
your,
sucks. Goes
Feeling a little better?
Nice
Yep.
pick, Jared. DeAndre
hey,
Swift.
you wearing your Yankees hat?
Well, I told you, you more
Damn it.
kids.
Good pick,
So,
Jared.
Josh, would you take the risk on DeAndre Swift as a handcuff in a 10-man league on Johnson? If it's like your last round or so?
Yeah, I mean, Kerryon Johnson gets hurt sometimes, so
Yeah.
yeah. I would.
I'd take him before the last pick, honestly.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I know you usually want a handcuff in a 12-man, but I mean, somebody like
I
DeAndre
would.
Swift.
Why not?
Yeah.
I've
Swift has the potential to take the job
in
too.
a 10-man league.
Yeah.
So.
Guys,
Alright, guys. I'm
Who
gonna
would be
go to
some
bed.
handcuffs this year?
Yo, watch out, Junior.
The Makers.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Kyler Murray,
All right,
DeAndre
you stay
Hopkins.
good.
Are
Take
you
some
leaving,
medicine. You need some medicine.
I'm going
Later,
to bed.
Junior.
All
I'm
right, bro. Have a
tired.
good night, dude.
Take some
Alright,
medicine, okay?
Alright, see you guys.
So,
guys,
See you
I know you guys
tomorrow.
were talking about training Fry.
Murray and D Hop though.
Bobby, are you wearing
Yeah.
your Yankees hat? Bobby, you wearing your Yankees hat?
Hmm?
Obviously, you were asking about some bitch.
Bro, you guys are taking it too far, though. People are messaging training Fry and talking about his dead parents.
No, that's too far. That's too
Who's
far.
that?
Fuck. I don't. People who do that are scumbags.
Who's that? What are you talking about?
Training Fry. People are DMing
Uh,
you on Twitter
Have a
talking
good
about
night,
his
Doug Gaming.
parents that are
Appreciate you
not
stopping by,
alive.
bro.
Josh, I don't think he's
Fucking
feeling good
take
today.
here.
Those are
No?
pathetic assholes.
And guys, there's another place that the NBA playoffs might happen in Houston. They're saying Houston's the
God.
place.
Fuck you.
That's disgusting.
I'd go to every
Sure, they're gonna really do basketball this
Fuck
year.
it, bro. Whatever. I don't really care.
They're gonna do basketball, Bobby.
They're not.
Carry on my way.
I don't think so.
When is that gonna start?
Yeah, I don't think it will happen.
Baseball not gonna start?
I don't
I mean,
think.
if baseball,
I don't think.
if baseball never came back, would we really care? I mean, the Cubs won the World Series already.
I want the
I
baseball.
don't care, Josh. I need my Rangers to win it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Bobby,
down.
Bobby wants the baseball. Bobby
And
wants the
Rocha, me and Rocha want baseball, right, Rocha?
Yes.
Because we want to see the Dodgers lose.
I just don't know
they're
if
gonna win.
the
Bobby,
Players
I wouldn't be talking,
Association. I don't know if the Players Association and the owners are going to agree to a safe deal.
Oh, I see.
Bobby,
Dude,
I
I'm
understand.
loving
now.
my running backs.
What?
Nobody
we
asked,
know
Trump.
the Yankees are gonna win the World Series.
I asked Trump.
What
No one
got
asked
going
about
on?
no one asked about talking about baseball because baseball is boring.
To be
No,
fair,
it's
Josh
not.
brought it up
That's your
first.
opinion.
Baseball.
So you probably like the most
No,
boring.
that's your opinion. Pipe down.
You probably like the most boring NBA team, the Spurs. So I mean,
Hey, the Spurs are not boring.
How are
they
they
are.
boring?
They're the most boring team to
Boring.
watch.
What?
So
No,
watching
no,
beautiful
no.
basketball is
Team
boring.
boring to watch. Who's your
Imagine
team?
saying that.
Watch.
So
Lake
wait,
show.
hold on. So watching beautiful basketball is boring.
Apparently.
I mean, it's not
Watching
really
team
good for
basketball is boring.
Apparently.
Actually, it kind of is.
So
You
the
know what
Mavericks
team
are boring
after
because
these
they
leagues
play
is
they play
good?
team basketball as well.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
hold on.
I think
Chaos. Who's your team again?
I don't think I
Oh
have
yeah.
enough beer.
Team LeBron.
Oh yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
team leads the league in assists?
See, I don't even have to say a lot. There you go.
The Phoenix
Oh,
Suns.
I don't have a
Yeah,
quarterback.
Chaos. Who do you like again? What team
Can't
you
talk
like?
shit on the team.
No,
Somebody.
Hey, Sean, let me
LeBron.
ask you a
You don't
question.
even follow it.
Let me ask you a question.
I'll take him.
Who would win in a game? The 1992 Dallas Cowboys or the 1972 Miami Dolphins? Undefeated team. Undefeated. Who would win
Miami
in
Dolphins.
Oh man, I would have to say I would think the Cowboys, man.
Miami Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins were overrated.
In fact, I don't think it would even be a close of a game, honestly.
No.
Dolphins were
I
overrated.
think the Cowboys in that game about +10.
Oh, Cowboys
Depends on where it's being played.
arguably the best offensive line of all time.
Miami
Best
Dolphins.
offensive line for sure.
We
I'll
have
say it for you.
That's probably the
Smith.
most overrated QB of all time,
Yeah,
though.
dude. Emmitt Smith, all those guys. Fuck yeah.
Miami Dolphins.
think
Like
that
everything was, and we had. You said what? And then plus we had fucking Jim Johnson. Fuck yeah.
And who's going through our line?
Marcus Russell look like a Hall of Famer.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah,
Spurs, a team playing basketball the right way is boring.
Hear a joke?
I never understood the Spurs are boring to watch. I never got it.
No, because if you truly admire the game of basketball, you admire the way they play, the execution, the fundamentals.
Yes.
And that's when you truly know that you love the game of basketball.
I'll say this:
chaos.
Once people started saying the Spurs are boring to watch when they were during like their run, they were still winning championships. I think that's for me when I noticed that the fans were changing. You know, that they would have never, because you see some of these guys say, "Oh, 90s basketball, that's boring. That's whack as fuck. I could never get into it." What are you talking about? So you'd rather watch like 90% of your fucking roster just chunk up threes all fucking game? That's what you'd rather have? Give me, I'll take a fucking defensive fundamental team that fucking passes the rock.
Spurs aren't that anymore. They used to be, but this Spurs team, it's like LaMarcus Aldridge is one of the most boring players to watch.
That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the Spurs right now. We're talking about the Spurs when they had Tim Duncan, they had Monjanovic. They got labeled as boring a lot by some.
That was fine. No, I could watch them, but I just can't watch them now. Can't watch LaMarcus Aldridge play.
They're going through a rebuild.
Yeah, it's a rebuild.
It's like saying, I'll sit there and watch the Cavs. No, why would I watch Cavs? They suck. Why would I watch the Suns? They suck. Like
that stuff.
Unless you're exactly when the Mavs were sucking, I wouldn't blame anybody saying I don't want to watch the Mavs. Of course you don't. They suck. You only to watch them because they're your favorite team or something.
I guarantee a lot of people watched the Mavs last year. So Luka.
No, they did not. That's because of Luka.
They did. Yes, they did, Bobby.
And you have a player.
Nobody wanted to watch the Lakers for 6 or 7 years because they were dog shit.
No,
Are you
it
guys
wasn't.
surprised by
We
the
had
stat,
fans packed in the stadium. Roadshow, that is completely
I'm talking
wrong.
about non-Laker fans, dumbass.
Everyone always watches the Lakers, no matter how bad they are.
That is not true.
Imagine saying a great franchise has been terrible at drafting in the past few years. Huh, Chaos?
What did you say?
Imagine saying a great franchise has been terrible at drafting in the past 5 years.
Actually, Keldon Johnson has not been what?
He's been in the G
League. He's a rookie, and he was in the G League.
Okay, and what was he picking at 22? You shouldn't be in the G League.
Okay. So what's your point?
I'm saying you can't say the Spurs drafted well because none of their guys have proven to be studs.
Yeah, that's why the Spurs are great because we're developing those players.
They haven't developed at all.
What are you talking about, bro? Do you not watch?
That's his rookie year. Murray came off from an ACL injury last year.
No, DeJounte Murray's good. I think Spurs are ruining his career.
Yeah. What about Looney Walker?
Looney Walker? Showing flashes, but yet, I mean, don't know.
Ghost says that 2010's basketball is superior. I don't know, man. I know, that. I mean, it's subjective. So, all right, that's cool. That's your opinion. But for me, you know what? I would take mid 2000s Western Conference over 2010 basketball.
Yeah. Dude, Shaq came out and said the 90s basketball is the best era. Shaq came out.
Absolutely.
That documentary of MJ, he said it reminded him how good the 90s basketball was,
Yeah.
The real mofo.
That's when big men actually mattered as well as the backcourt.
Mofo.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that the Suns lead the league in assists.
And freaking Ricky Rubio. So
it just sucks how big men aren't really true big men anymore, and how we have positionless basketball these days. You have a ton of high scoring games, but it's I want to see true big men with guys playing with their backs against the rim. You don't see that.
Aiden is not.
What do you mean Aiden doesn't do? He's an old basketball center, bro. He plays like an old style.
He can stretch the floor. He can shoot the mid range.
Yeah, but that's not 3-pointers.
He can even shoot the 3-pointer a bit.
He hasn't made a 3 yet in the NBA.
Yes.
There goes that
No,
argument.
he cannot. No, he
Yeah.
can't. That's a lie.
He can't
Yeah.
shoot threes.
Josh, I'm surprised.
Then why isn't he a 3, Chaos? Your argument's kind of
Yeah.
null and void in that.
Yeah.
Wait,
No.
Josh and Sean, I'm surprised. He's in the chat. You guys haven't said his worst take ever.
No, guys, look. I thought
Yeah.
the Suns game this year.
Me? Huh?
He's a great player.
No, not you.
He can rebound.
Oh
he can
hell yeah,
score.
King. I agree, bro.
But he's
Demarcus
he's not a
Cousins.
3-point shooter.
Demarcus
He's an
Cousins
old
on the
style.
Kings was fun to watch.
I'd say
too.
the most old school center in the league right now is probably Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
Mhm.
Yeah, someone said, Blackwater Ross says, I wish we could have more centers like Shaq today. If Shaq existed in today's league, he'd be fucking fouled out of the game by third quarter.
Yeah,
Yep.
you would.
Or Hack Shack.
True.
Fuck
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the hack a Shaq shit, bro.
That shit would not fly.
Yeah.
It's funny how they fucking
Hey, Bobby?
created that
Why do
shit.
you think you're an expert in every sport? I want to know that.
Tell him,
Why
Bobby.
do you think you're an expert in every
Did I
sport?
say that?
You sound like the way you talk. You think you know everything. Why do you do that? Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Bobby's not
Yes.
wrong. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Bro, you
Yeah.
can stretch the floor.
Wait. To go back to that question
Speak with
about
confidence.
about the Spurs drafting, you said you don't know what the players are going to be. So how can you call it terrible drafts?
Damn it,
I just think
Josh.
they could have done better. And like from past years, they haven't done as well.
But you said you don't know
There you
what
go,
players are
right.
going to be. So how can you
Bobby, I'm
call
just
it
very
terrible?
confident. I'm very confident.
There's a difference,
Well,
though. There's a difference, Chaos. Whenever there's nothing wrong with being confident, Chaos, but there's a difference between not even listening to other people's arguments and when they literally just said, "Oh, he hasn't even made a 3. Oh, he can shoot threes. Oh, he hasn't made a 3 in the NFL or NBA at all. Oh, he can still shoot threes."
But
You
here's
got to
the
be able to listen to other people and admit when you're wrong because he just proved you wrong.
No.
And it's
Exactly.
as
Here's the
simple as
thing,
this.
though. Bam
We all
Adebayo has
have.
never made a 3 in the regular season.
Who?
Look, Bam Adebayo.
Okay.
We've seen him in the skills competition that he
That's
can
the
shoot the
skills.
ball.
That's the skills. Nobody's guarding him.
Dude, you know that they say almost every NBA player, if you leave him wide open during
Yeah.
practice, can hit almost every shot on the court.
Okay.
So that argument's null and void. When you got people guarding you, that's when you know if you can shoot threes or not.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
That's like saying Ben Simmons. He makes threes in practice, but they say he can't make them in the game.
Now, Ghost Ghetto says Shaq would dominate just like he did in the 90s and 2000s. Oh, Shaq would dominate any fucking era. But the question that I would have is how would Shaq be officiated today? Because we saw how Shaq was officiated towards the end of his career. It was really dicey with how the officials would officiate how Shaq would play. How would he be officiated today? But nonetheless, he's an all-time great, and he would dominate anybody. He's the most physically dominating fucking player ever to step on the court.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Rudy Gobert and Andre Drummond are the closest thing to a fashion center.
Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert can't shoot a shot outside of 5 feet.
Can I have my debate? My last
Go ahead,
final
Rob.
sentence.
Yep.
The way Greg Popovich works is he doesn't start his rookies or second-year players right away. He takes them to the G League, where he plays a couple minutes. So you saying it's a terrible draft it's kind of wrong because we don't know what players are going to be.
Oh, fuck, my camera. God damn.
I'm not trying to be biased, but in the next 5 years, Aiden will be a top 5 center in the
God.
NBA.
Dude.
And in my case,
My cameras
Jesus.
fail, and it made me exit my fucking browser.
Oh
What the
my god!
How
did
did
that
that
happen?
How's your
How
camera
did
fall
that
make you exit the
happen?
browser?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Mine's in my computer, so it doesn't happen.
How did it make me? I must have pressed escape.
Okay, now Roach is in a white void.
Yeah.
White void.
Rocha has reached heaven, I guess.
Oh my god! Look at my background.
Don't go into white void.
It's because I have like where you can see like the internet link. I have it cut out because it's too big, so it just looks like I have a white background. And sleeper takes forever to load. Oh my god, dude.
What, Rocha?
MG, you gonna draft, bud?
Oh, you should have got a computer with the camera in it.
I'm
No,
back.
this camera is great. Shut up, Joe.
Actually, that's not a bad pick of the Seahawks if he does sign with the Seahawks.
If he gets signed, yeah.
He's gonna sign with Seahawks. Devontae Freeman?
No, we don't want.
That would be a
For
good
real,
value,
hell yeah.
just in case with Carson.
Golly, I didn't know.
Yeah, now you're lagging, Roach. You're lagging bad right now.
I know.
Roach, what are you gonna do if Trevor leaves the Suns?
The fuck are you doing?
Rocha, why did you leave heaven?
Jefferson, what are you gonna do if Booker ever leaves the Suns?
Dude dropped his camera, fucked his whole stream.
What,
Bro,
baby, what?
why am I lagging now? What the fuck?
Hey, Chaos, at least I won't be like you and just here for a player.
Goddamn fucking camera.
Oh, I wasn't roasting you. Like what?
Yeah, it's awesome, bro. It's fun.
You did not take 2 quarterbacks. Very good.
Yes, I'm
You got
learning.
Patrick Mahomes.
God damn,
There
Roach.
you go. Yeah, you don't need it. You need to do
Why is this shit going so fucking slow?
Do you refresh your computer, Rocha?
I guess I watched too much. Never mind.
Whoa.
Watch so much porn, he said?
I didn't say that.
Whoa, Bobby.
Oh.
Mind the
Fact.
car.
No, do you refresh your thing? Do you refresh your...
Just try get on your phone, Roach. Okay.
Yeah, so it's alright. We're on the
Probably
call.
have to refresh your computer.
Okay, let's take.
Bobby, I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
What? What?
Even 2 QBs.
Oh, thank you, Chaos. I appreciate your comment, too.
Everybody knows who has the worst fan base in the NBA. The Knicks and the Lakers.
I know the Knicks.
Have a worse fan base? What the hell?
Iverson, shut up.
Our fan base is not even annoying. Or
Yeah, it's not.
sometimes we are.
Say the
Bro,
Warriors.
You
Say
literally think you
Warriors.
guys can get everybody.
The Knicks.
Okay, how are we annoying then? How does that make us annoying?
Oh, okay.
Bro, you guys think you guys can get the full NBA.
The Warriors. Because it's full of little 10-year-olds who think Steph Curry is Jesus.
What the fuck are you? What?
I think you want some...
Bro, no
LeBron's
Warrior,
the
actual
GOAT.
Warrior fan I know thinks Steph Curry is a top player in the NBA. It's called Steph Curry stands.
Chaos.
Fuck out of here, Chaos.
Yeah,
You're the one
who
to
do you
talk.
want some-
You're the one who's the LeBron fan here.
Go, Rocha. Go, Rocha. Go.
You have no room to talk, dog.
Rocha.
No, Rocha.
Out of here with
He's
that
the top 5
bullshit.
player in the NBA.
Rocha.
Chaos, I
Rocha.
think you're on some kind of...
No,
Chaos.
no,
Who do you
no.
think is the
Are you on
GOAT?
Kush?
Who do you think's the GOAT?
Are you on Kush?
No. JB, you don't need to bring that. I mean, like, I don't.
Yeah, because
whatever.
you
Outta
can't
here
fucking
with
say
that.
Sound like
the
you're on
answer
Kush.
is
Because
fucking
I'm very
right.
confident about what I say, and I mean, like, everyone's gonna disagree with me, but okay.
I like Steph Curry. He's a good player, so... I mean,
Oh, I'm
He's the
not-
top 5 player in the NBA.
Exactly.
I
Patrick,
Finally, like he's
exactly.
from...
Oh,
I don't know.
So, changing the subject entirely.
Thank you.
Rocha, tonight was fun doing the mock drafts.
Yes.
It was.
I really had a lot of fun, man. Appreciate
Oh, yeah.
you doing this, and
Yes,
I just
Rocha!
can't wait for the mock drafts. I mean, the mock drafts to have the bye week fully,
Thank
completely
you.
updated
Yeah.
and working.
Thank you for letting me use
Thank
it.
you for
Yeah,
doing this for us,
Roach,
Pete.
I'm so glad I got into the last mock. It was so much fun, bro. I appreciate it.
I thought you were stealing your food.
I was already sitting here eating at my desk.
God damn it.
Well, here's the thing. You still could have asked Sean, are you still eating?
You know what, Truck?
Am I right?
Fuck
Am I
off.
right?
Fuck off.
Well, anyways, no, it's either way, it was a good stream.
Yeah,
Rocha, thank you very much for having this.
of course.
Good
You guys
stream,
were having
Rocha. Good
fun.
stream.
Thanks, Roach.
Well,
This is
oh
really
yeah,
good stuff,
congratulations too for over 3,000 too.
Yeah, I
Looks
know.
like it's running smoothly now. At least your stream to end. with live.
3,000. Oh, you're 3,001, Rocha.
The MJ
Yeah.
stands. I'm not even gonna read it. I don't want to fucking argue.
Oh man.
No, don't.
I don't know one single MJ stand in my fucking life. Not one.
What does that mean?
Not one.
But anyway,
stand.
yeah. Once the bye weeks are up, you know, for those that are wondering, like when we're going to be doing ours, that's what we're waiting on, really. The bye weeks.
Yes.
Because it makes a difference. It really does. And you know, I know on the desktop it shows the bye weeks when you first draft them, but once they're on your roster,
It's undefined or something like that?
yeah, you gotta like completely keep up with it. Your whole roster as you're drafting.
You got
Yeah,
you got to
we
look at
do.
the draft board instead of your own roster.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think mobile has them on here now. I think I could.
Oh, you on mobile right now, JB?
Yeah.
Go to the
When is
Even on your roster as you after you've drafted them or as you're drafting them,
yeah?
it shows it.
It still shows it for me.
Oh.
Is San Francisco Week 11 bye for you?
No. What the fuck is that for?
No, that was
that's
it's
last
showing last
year's.
year's.
It still shows
Yeah.
last year. But
Yeah.
That's what the biggest issue
on
was.
the
It was
app,
showing
on the app, it does show the bye week when you draft them. On PC, for some reason, it doesn't. It just shows the what you
Weird.
drafted them at.
That's weird because it never even showed me last year's before this last update. So it updated and that was showing me last year's shit. That's kind of useless.
Yeah, they'll work at the bugs.
Yep.
But all right,
This is.
I'm gonna end the stream, so everybody in the chat say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. And yeah.
Navidad.
Subscribe to Rocha.
Yeah.
Shall we guys go back to this?
All right, chat. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. I don't know when I'll be live next. Maybe some point for Madden for me and Rogelio this week. If not, 100% next Tuesday I'll be live for sports, or I don't know what we're gonna call it yet, but it's stats trivia. We'll probably call it athlete stats trivia, something like that. And in a week from today, of course, again, we'll be live for some more mock drafts a week from today. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate that, everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining again. Thank you to everybody who joined, and of course, Josh and Sean. Shout out to them. Put the Discord link in my chat. Go make sure to join. I'm pretty sure everybody here is already on the Discord link, but if you haven't, there it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll be live again for video games some point during this week. Next Tuesday for some more trivia, and again a week from tonight for more mock drafts. All right, y'all have a good night, and until next time, your boy Rocha signing out. Bye bye.